You? That's all right. Hey,
Hey,
hey, we're live, guys. All right, we are on time too. We are like so on schedule. It's ridiculous. So
I know. Like, I feel so uber prepared.
uber prepared. How you guys doing? Thank you guys so much for being here. I've seen a few people in the chat already, but and we've got about 35 people in the chat. So thank you guys so much for being here for the Coleman Collective Thursday nights on my channel, Junk Drunk Mantiques. Super excited. And check out the background Sarah just made while we were backstage. Like seriously, just I think it's so cool.
Well, David and I have been on a roll with the graphic design for the last 48 hours, and it has been so much fun. Hi, you
Yeah.
guys. Hi. We have a fun announcement. If you haven't heard, those of you that belong to our Facebook group, you already know, so don't spoil the surprise.
Yes.
But for those that don't, well, we have some exciting things to share with you tonight. So, how is everybody? It's Thursday. I feel like we've made it through yet another week, which is great. And we have some exciting picking ahead of us the next 2 days.
Yeah.
One thing I did want to let you guys know is anybody that purchases anything tonight, we will actually go ahead and be invoicing tonight because we are going to be traveling the next 3 days. So we definitely will need to go ahead and invoice tonight. So make sure that we have all your info if you want to purchase something. So how are all of you guys? I will tell you hi Tammy, hi Taylor. Hello, Karen. Hi, you guys. So since we launched the Facebook group, what was that? Sunday,
yeah.
We're up to like over 130 members. And it is the coolest, most wonderful atmosphere in there. So if you have not joined our little private Facebook group, and it's just called Friends of the Traveling Button and Junk Drunk Mantiques, please definitely go join because it is it's just so fun. We're having a great time in there, and we're all just posting pictures of our dogs and joking around and having a great time looking at vintage. And thank you, Wordsmith. Thank you. So, hi, you guys. I want to go up and acknowledge everybody in the comments. David, I'll be your welcome wagon this evening, okay?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
In the chat is Miss Alicia. Hi, Alicia. It's great to see
Alicia.
you. Hey, Karen Williams, our wonderful friend and bid ender, is going to be bid ending for us tonight. So make sure that you are in live chat, not top chat. And that way we make sure to see your comments and your bids and everything if you want to bid. Hey, Janet, it is great to see you. Thank you for your order today. Simply Shenanigans, it is wonderful to see you. Shannon Farrar, Vintage Show and Tell, welcome. Hello. Renee Robinson, we love an early bird. They get the worm. So good to see you. Hi. Hey, Lisa, it is awesome to see you here with us tonight. Lisa will be backing up Karen on bid ends. Yes. So Lisa is on my mod squad, and we appreciate you, girly. There's Holly, another one of my mods. Hello. Thank you for being here, everyone. All right, I'm scrolling on down, and if I forgot you, I'm sorry. Hello, Gavin and Karen. Welcome, you guys. It's great to see you. We've got Judy W. in the house, otherwise known as Lemmy and family's godmother. Yes. So good to see you, Judy. Hello. Steel Whisper, howdy. Renovative Home, Sarah, hello. Okay, Renovative Home. You guys don't follow Renovative Home on Instagram. Good, because Sarah is the busiest 14 people I have ever seen in my life. She is constantly sourcing. She is constantly setting up for estate sales. And I really just enjoy seeing what she does and how it works and everything. So it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Renovative Home is such a great estate company. So definitely follow Sarah if you get a chance. Kelly Abbott's in the house. Howdy, Kelly. Fairly Coleman, my cousin.
How you doing? Put the copy on.
Vintage Potential, V, Taylor, Tammy, Patty Lynch. Oh my gosh, all the people. Right, I'm scrolling down, you guys. Hello, Linda Dabern. Hello, Antique Agenda. Howdy. Hi, Adam. Thank you guys all for joining Facebook group this week. It's been so much fun.
Yes.
Flowers in the house. Hi, Amy friend. Pat Robinson. Howdy. Okay. I'm getting to the bottom, guys. I promise. Broom Closet Chris is here. She's a fellow Coloradan. Hello, Chris. Jan Allardyce. Hello. Cheryl Elter. Hi. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. So if you are new to this, I am Sarah, the Traveling Button. We are on hubby Junk Drunk Mantiques channel.
Yes.
And this is the Coleman Collective. We are on twice a week on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel, The Traveling Button. So thank you guys all for being here. Hi, Susan Stonestrom. Thank you for being here. I, again, have loved seeing everybody's posts in the Facebook group this week. It's been super fun.
Yeah.
So if you saw any of the posts that we made on Facebook or Instagram or anything lately, you saw that we have a big announcement.
Yes, a big one.
It's exciting. We are so freaking excited. So, David, should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it. So I know everybody's been asking about merch, and Sarah and I have been so busy, we've not ever been able to really work on that. So yesterday, Sarah got a bee in her bonnet, and we just spent probably 11 hours sitting on the couch and working on some new merch. So I'll let Sarah talk to you about the stuff that she's created. And we're using Redbubble, which makes it very streamlined and easy, as well as really high quality products. So we're super excited about that. But so we do have the link, I think, posted in this video, actually. So afterwards, you could totally go check it out if you want.
Yes, and one of my mods, Lisa, just posted the link also in the chat. So we, I think, uploaded 11 or 12 designs, and they are all just fun, silly, kitschy things. And what's great is you can go to our Redbubble store, and you not only are stuck with t-shirts, there's everything from stickers to hoodies, to phone cases, to pillows. There are tote bags. You name it, you can get one of our designs on a product. So that's what's neat about this website. The link is in the description of this video. And when you go over to Redbubble and you click on my store, click on my designs so you can see them all. You can pick a design, and then literally you can put it on a hat. You can put it on a shirt. There's just a multitude of really cool products. Yes, Lemmy is Veronica in several of them. And there's one, in fact, I'm going to show you guys some designs over here. So if you like any of these designs, definitely head over there. So this is one of the first designs that I made. And it says, I flock to pitch, and it has my logo under the Traveling Button. And you can get that on, like I said, t-shirts, stickers, you name it. Then we have, to be frank, I love vintage and antiques.
Love that one.
And the Traveling Button. That is a cute one.
Gotta have the wieners.
Gotta have wieners. Ready for wieners. You know, you are the king of wiener finger gloves, David. And then this one is one of my favorite designs. That is from an old Meyer cord decal, and it also has my shop name on it. So you can get that as a t-shirt, sticker, whatever. And then look at the Lemmy ones, you guys. I think they came out so fun.
Yeah.
Do you like seeing your face on a t-shirt?
Yeah. He's down for it. He thinks he's famous.
These are the Bucky t-shirts. Bucky loves you. Traveling Button. And my stickers that are like this are still free with every purchase.
Right.
Just FYI. So this is if you want extras or if you want t-shirts or what have you. We also have Chernobyl Charlie that made it into the mix. And this is one of the designs. So we have Chernobyl Charlie. We have Belligerent Cupie. We have Lemmy and his family. And then Bucky, and it says our business names, and then vintage and antiques.
That's my favorite one.
I know. Actually, you want to know what's funny? I've already sold like 29 items today from our website because we launched this in our Facebook group first. So on the items that we have sold today, that one was the most popular design so far.
Yeah.
This one I really like too. And it says Thrifty at the top, and then it has our names on it. And then it's two little fireflies. And we designed this after a vintage Valentine that I own that David gave me a long time ago. So we turned it into some fun merch.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Veronica, no Dave in that one. That's a really cool one. I think I'm going to get a hat with that right on the front.
Yeah, I really like this one too. I like how it came out. We have an eye for vintage. That's the vintage eye.
The vintage eye.
Let's see. Of course, we've got BK wanting to know if you have seen his Christmas tree. All right. All of these designs are on our website. And definitely go check them out. We've had so much fun creating these. This one is my personal favorite. I created this from Big Betty. David took a great picture of my Big Betty, and then we tattooed her in Photoshop. And then we have my logo underneath, and she says peace, love, and vintage. And she's naked and all tattooed. So that is
I love it.
A gathering of designs, and I've had so much fun making these that I'm probably going to be dropping a couple new designs every month to keep it fresh. And yeah, it's just been a blast. So
yeah, we've got a couple of
support, and I just wanted to thank everybody that's already ordered. Yes, Adam, Chernobyl Charlie.
And we're
early friends.
And then, you know, things broke out overseas, so I kind of retired him for a little bit, but he's going to come back out and make some more appearances now. And yeah, we've got a few more merch ideas that we are going to be putting up probably this week.
Yes.
And yeah, we have sweatshirts, two different types of sweatshirts. So you have the pullover hoodie as well as the zipper hoodie. So and socks.
There's four different. There's a long sleeve tee. There's a slim fit zip up hoodie, and then there is a regular pullover hoodie, and then there's a regular sweatshirt too. The website link Lisa will post in the chat, but it's also in the description of this video. Yeah. Also, if you are in the private Facebook group, the link is over there pinned to the top of the group as well.
Okay? And I saw a good question by Sarah Lee Coleman for the Facebook group. Where is that link so people can jump in?
That link is also in the description of this video. Perfect. So what you'll want to do is just tap on it and then ask to join. And then I or one of my other mods over there will approve you. And you can find it. Thank you, Lisa, for posting that again.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. So there, Lisa Viscami just posted the link again to the merch. And the rest of it is you can find in the Facebook group. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group, definitely join. We're having quite a blast over there. So thank you guys again for all of your support. And I was completely blown away at how many people have already ordered merch. Like,
I know.
I'm so excited. So thank you. It genuinely means a lot. And I do make money of the merch that we designed. So that is just super exciting. It's just another way to diversify a little bit. So again, guys, you're awesome. All right, so we have a killer vintage sale ready for you guys tonight. A whole bunch of interesting stuff, everything from antiques to mid-century to glass, vintage. David has a ton of glass. I have a ton of everything. So we are definitely going to get into it. We're not going to bore you with the details of how a sale works. I'm pretty sure about 99% of you guys know. If you're new and you don't know how a sale works, just watch how the chat goes and you'll figure it out really quick. You're going to bid on the items in the chat. We will be utilizing just in case for those of you that know what that means. And if you have a question or you're a lurker and you've just never popped out and said hi, please definitely show some love tonight and say howdy and drop a comment for us. We love our lurkers, new buyers. Welcome, everyone. This is a safe, fun space for vintage and giggles, and that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Speaking of giggles, if you've seen in my shorts and on my Instagram reels, we are doing a giveaway for my channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subs. Right now we're at, I think I'm about at 1,850, which is awesome. I'm very happy with that. But we're going to be doing a giveaway, and Hey guys, so yeah, I'm going to be getting a new home. All you have to do is help David over here, Junk Drunk Slacker, help him get to 2,000 subs, and then they're going to do a live drawing, I think.
A gift,
what are you going to draw? What are you going to draw? An elephant?
Dave, we are really ready for you to find a new home. Are you ready?
Oh, are you? They have so many dogs. Three dogs, and I can't move. I can't move without one of them sniffing me. Anyway, give them a sub, and you might see me coming to your town.
Where do you think you want to go this week? Because last week you mentioned wanting to go to California. So once we get Junk Drunk Mantiques to 2K subscribers and we send you off, what's your like ideal locale? Where do you want to go?
Well, I've been really watching this channel on YouTube. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's in Guam, and it looks like a lot of fun. So I'm really hoping to go to Guam.
A U.S. territory. Okay, Guam.
Pretty
all right,
cool.
buddy. All right, well.
All right, bye, guys.
Hope for the best. Okay, so Dave's hoping to go to Guam.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see
what he does.
So, guys, if you have not subscribed to my sweet hubby, please do so. And I would love a subscription too. I am the traveling button, and you can find all of the links that we have talked about thus far in the description of this video. So definitely show some love. If you're on Instagram, we have Instagrams too. And we post stuff over there. We don't post over here. So let's get this sale started. What do you say?
The sale? Sale?
The sale.
Yeah, let's get it started. I think it should be you first since you're on my channel, but
okay, well,
I don't mind going first. I can go first.
And just FYI, guys, if you do want to purchase something tonight, we need your YouTube name. We need your PayPal email, and we need your full shipping address sent to ttbsarasy@gmail.com. That's how we will invoice you. And again, reminder, invoices are going out tonight. Okay. So that is that. Thank you guys again for all the love. And thank you to my wonderful mods for posting all of the links. Yes. Lisa's got the link to our Redbubble, and then Karen has the link to my YouTube. So thank you guys. Thank you. All right. So it looks like I'm going to go first. Yeah. And I'm ready. Move me over. Right. I'm ready.
I got you there.
Okie dokie. So this is going to be for choice. And there are 3 choice items tonight. And this is going to be all for little smalls. And we're going to start the choice at $10. So first up in my choice is going to be this little blown glass bird. And he is so cute. Oh, Shirley, thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. So this little bird is absolutely precious. And he is kind of a milky white, almost like milk glass. And then he has wonderful little dotted black glass eyes, a little black cap, and blue wings with a little black tail. Now, I have not torn him off his piece of paper. I'm going to leave that up to the buyer. Okay. You may want to just leave him on there, but his little feet are intact. It looks like he's just been glued down to it. That was the way I found it, but his little feet are good. So that is going to be choice number 1. Okay. Cool. Choice number 2 is this sweetheart little penny doll, and I rescued her. And I just thought she was cute. Now, look at her foot. She's had a little chip accident, but what is so strange is the shoe broke, and it almost looks like she has a little foot in there. I was examining her, like she's got a little foot. Look at this. Isn't that wild?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. So she is very old. Typically, these are, and look, someone has written Anne on her, which I think is really sweet as well. And she's made in Japan. Typically, these date to the 20s and before. So she's just what we consider a bisque penny doll. And she's holding little flowers with a little skirt on. So she has a little boober on her toe. However, again, that little boober revealed a little foot under there, which is just quite strange. Third choice is this blown glass bluebird. Now, I will tell you, I really wanted to keep this because, I collect Lufton bluebirds. And this little guy is very, very reminiscent of those birds. So he's got a little yellow beak. And he's really, really into eyeliner. He watches a lot of makeup tutorials on YouTube. So eyeliner is definitely on point. We've got kind of a little cat eye thing going on. And he has kind of like a little blue slag glass body. I love the marbling in him. And look at the little yellow wings. And then little pink, almost like Left and Bluebird, kind of little pink feet. Just so precious. So this little guy is like 1.5 inches tall and about 2 inches wide with the tail. So just so cute. So those are your choices. Okay. The 2 little glass birdies or the penny doll. And I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on David's channel. This is our second week over here on David's channel, and we love it. And we're thrilled to spend Thursday night with you.
Yeah, right. Thank you guys for hanging out on my channel. I do appreciate that so much.
Thank you guys. All right, so here we go. Alicia is at 17. We're looking for 18 or more. We're starting a countdown. 15. No, we're at 19 now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in on these cuties. Hi, Brad. Good to see you. Hello, Zoya. English vlogging. Hello. Yeah. Hey, Jamie. Oh, right on. Right on. Well, I am glad you're at baseball practice. Be careful out there. Hopefully it's not too hot, girly. All right. So let's see. There is my bid in from Miss Karen. Janet Corsack has a 30, and she is going to take choice. So Janet, let me know if you would like the little, we'll call this one White Bird. We'll call this one Bluebird, and we'll call her Penny Doll. Okay. So White Bird, Bluebird, or Penny Doll. And then behind Janet, I think
Alicia was
at 18.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Helen Casey.
Helen was at 19. Sorry, Helen.
At 19. That was my fault.
So Helen at 19, Alicia at 18. Okay.
Penny Doll.
Janet, you've got it. Penny Doll for you, my dear. And then David, who was next?
It was Helen Casey.
Helen, do you want the little Bluebird or the little White Bird, or you can take them both? Thank you guys so much. And we are just having such a good week. And I feel like we kind of got our lives back by consolidating to 2 sales.
Yeah.
And we've been like walking our dogs, and we've been getting stuff done that we've wanted to do for freaking months, which always feels really good. So
it is. I mean, it just takes the stress off, and it makes you feel like you have a life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We kind of have lives again, David.
Weird.
I know. All right. So Helen Casey, we're waiting to hear from you on which birdie that you would like at 19.
She passed. She won the Penny Doll. So it'd be,
Alicia.
I believe, Alicia.
Alicia, I'm pretty sure I know which one or ones that you want, but let me know for sure. And then behind Alicia would be
no, she already went. I think that's everybody.
That's who won, right? Yes. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Alicia wants the Bluebird.
You got it. All right. Was there anybody else that was bidding that wanted this birdie? If so, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we are just going to keep it moving. And we are back over to you, David.
Right on, right on.
Thanks,
and thank you guys so much for being here. And just a reminder, if you are not subscribed to me here on Junk Drunk Mantiques, just do a quick sub and click that little dingy bell so you can always see when I do something new. I am going to be putting out some more videos than I used to, but they're short. They're little videos because, my attention span just won't let me do a 30-minute video. So, all right. So my first item for tonight is going to be choice, and I'm pretty excited about these. Now, I don't know for sure, but judging by the shelves, there's kind of like glue left over. So I do think these were actually part of a bigger shelf, right? But they have been cut like perfectly or pulled off of the other part of the shelf. And it looks like they had a nail hole on each one so you can hang them up in the corner. That's right, Holly. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe at all.
It's free.
Yeah, I just love these little shelves. These are nice little corner shelves that you can use pretty much anywhere. Oh, I forgot to grab my boards. What am I thinking? All right, so I'll just show you. So you've got that corner by the coffee pot or something like that. You can set that in the corner, just kind of scoot it back. It's nice and level. And then you can put your littles down low and up on top. So, well, let's just take time to bring Chernobyl Charlie out. So we've got this little feller. He's just a derpy derp.
Yes, oh, that's cute. Well, because you always end up with like that weird little space, either like at the top of a door jamb or that corner that just needs a little something. And these are so nice for that.
They really are. And what's cool is you can butt them up too. So like if you have a spot where you wanted to do something like this, that's really cool. Yeah, 2 layers for littles. And what's really cool is, like I said, you have that hole. So let's say you wanted to, hang it up in the corner. You could hang it up in the corner and have your littles just kind of hanging out there. But I just think they're a really cool design. Definitely from probably I would say the 60s or older. Was at one point probably a larger shelf.
That is so neat. I love that you did that. And I bet these are pretty darn easy to hang, because literally you're just throwing a nail in it. You just want to make sure that you use a sturdy nail if you're going to put something, fairly breakable or heavy or what have you on these. But they're really nice, lightweight little shelves.
They are. They're very nice and lightweight. You could definitely hang it or just set it. Like I said, they are nice and level. So you can just set it and, put things around it. You can it's just a nice little shelf. I think they're also great for the kitchen because, you have the tile and you can't hang stuff. So you can just pop it in the corner and have some of your little salt and pepper shakers and stuff. So, and they measure right at 8 by 8. So 8 by 8 in size. So they're not too small, not too big. But I've never...
For baby bear.
Yeah, for baby bear.
For baby bear.
Oh, P. Fluff, you've never met Charlie or Mushy. Okay, well, Taylor found me this out picking. And so he came to me, and he's just our little feller, a little shroomy.
He's a little friend from Taylor, yeah.
And Chernobyl Charlie, he's been around for a hot minute. So all right. And I'm not seeing any interest, so I will bring these back for the recap.
All right. No worries. All right. I am going to go this way. So I got very lucky. And remember, I had an oval one of these. What was that, last week or the week before? Well, I found a heart one. So I am going to start this jewelry casket at $38. And this one is in excellent condition. It is made by Matson. And I have one of my brooches on the inside because I just want to show you how beautiful these are for displaying some of your really nice jewelry. And I think this is just stunning. So this one actually is the first one I have ever found, by the way, that had the original Matson tag on the bottom. And it says 24 karat gold plated. So it's definitely one of the good ones, one of the older ones. And you have this Ormalu style that goes all the way around. This one has kind of almost, you've got little like buttercups and then kind of like a rococo kind of thing going on around the sides and down into the little feet. So there are 4 feet on the heart. And then I love the little latch. It's a little flower and it just lifts up. And then you can get into your piece. And like all of these jewelry caskets from this era, they have that tan velvet on the inside that really displays things quite nicely. And again, let me put this brooch back in here. That's the fanciest thing I own, this brooch. And I just think it looks so pretty in there. If you wanted to display, again, I always talk about wedding rings too. Like if you had your grandmother's rings or any of your family heirloom jewelry, it would be beautiful to put this on your vanity and just display the jewelry. And you can see the edges are beveled. So you do have that classic jewelry casket beveled edge all the way around. And it is in lovely shape. No issues whatsoever. So I'm going to start a countdown on this. I see your bids. Thank you guys so much. Again, anytime I've gotten the opportunity to bring these to you and find them, I've snagged them. So never seen a heart one before. That was new to me. And when I was looking online, there are not any heart ones. Most of them are oval or triangular. So here we go. We're starting a countdown. I see you guys. Thank you so much for the bids. Gloria's in at 50, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for that bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Karen Williams.
That first bid end was an accident, I know.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
okay.
it went through while we were counting down.
Okay.
So we'll wait for a second bid.
All right, guys. Karen may have accidentally hit it.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. So Gloria, all right, we're still there. We go. No worries. No worries. It happens.
Yep.
So, okay, just FYI, so you don't think we're being janky right there. What had happened is Karen is our assigned bid ender, and she probably hit the button a little too soon because we were still counting down. So no worries, Karen. Thank you, Gloria Boyd. This is coming to you for 61. Yep. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats. All right. My next item, I'm going right into some glass. Oh, man. There we go. Okay, so I have Blinko, and you all probably know the Colemans love ourselves some Blinko, and we love pairs because we're the perfect pair. You're good, Karen. Yeah. All right. So beautiful crackle glass and nice and clear. You can see the clarity. It looks almost like a fine blown glass type of piece with nothing in the middle, but it is a girthy, heavy duty.
Girthy.
Piece. And Blinko really did master the crackle glass effect with a lot of clarity. So it is just a really nice paperweight piece. Yeah, girthy. So you can see the top is still in excellent condition, no chips, and the leaf that is applied, great condition. Nice clarity, like I said, and I'll just put it on a board so that way you can see how it sits. Very nice paperweight piece. And oh, Skipper, did you see him stretch?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, comfy buddy.
Good boy.
Yeah, like, leave me alone.
He's hanging out.
But yeah, really beautiful piece. It measures right at 5.5 inches tall. So it's a real nice size to go with your vases. Like if you have some clear stuff, I'm gonna pull that in here. It looks nice with your clear stuff as well because you can kind of like stagger that and kind of give you some neat dimensions. But it's a beautiful piece.
Well, what I like about the crackle glass pieces too is when the light hits them, and if you are able to display them around a window, which is really great with Blinko glass and of course other glass as well. But when the light hits the little cracks, it almost refracts in such a way where you get some little rainbow thrones. And I love that. I love being able to see a piece, and then enjoy it in the light, because there's something about putting these glass pieces in a window that they just completely they display best. Really, they just display best. Yes, it's bulbous and girthy, guys.
Bulbous and girthy. Yeah, and it is just really nice. I don't know if there's a way to show you. You can see the double layer. So you can see the center where there's some air in there. Do you see that extra line that's going like, it's like a light bulb inside. So that's where there's just a little bit of air in between. But otherwise, it is just thick glass.
That is gorgeous.
And yeah, nothing like a good Blinko piece in your glass collection. And with spring and summer here, or summer coming, spring here, I think it's just a nice little piece to add to your collection.
It is. It is. You guys are making me so hungry.
I know. What are you guys doing?
Chilerianos and lemon butter.
Oh, that's my favorite.
You guys are killing me. That all sounds really good. Okay.
Really
we haven't eaten that. We're going to eat after the show. So I'm like, ooh, yummy.
Yum. All right. And I'm not seeing any interest, so I can bring this back for the recap. Once again, this is Blinko. Really nice piece, and it measures right at 5.5 inches tall.
Excellent. All righty.
Sarah.
What's that? Here I am. I'm so big now. Okay. I am going to do, oh, I've been so excited about this. Let's do this Vanbriggle piece. And it is pretty darn awesome, guys. This is one of my favorite finds from the last week. And I'm going to start this at 40. This is the Vanbriggle Onyx Black Drip Glaze Donkey. And I want to show you, they've done such a cool job with how they did the dripping on him. So they put a really nice little milky spot on the ear, and then just a touch over on this ear. You can kind of see it on the inside of his ear. And then his mane is definitely a donkey. At first I was like, oh, it's a pony. No, it's definitely a donkey, I believe, or a burro. I'm not sure what the difference is between a donkey and a burro, but I think they're very similar. And then look at the drip glaze that is all around the opening. So for those of you that may not know, Vanbriggle is a pottery company that was started in the early 1900s here in Colorado Springs. It was all fired here, all made here. And Anna Vanbriggle, one of the artists and the originator's wife, is actually the creator of this piece. So she has signed it, Anna Vanbriggle. And I want to show you, it just looks so good. If you want to put a little plant in it, it's darling, right? Yeah. But if you're not feeling a plant or you'd rather do something else, you could just leave it open. You also, of course, could use it for anything you want as far as like holding pins, makeup brushes, that kind of thing. Although I probably wouldn't do that with my Vanbriggle. You might want to put this in a hutch behind glass because these are so very collectible. And I will tell you, this was the first time that I had ever seen this particular piece from Vanbriggle. I had never seen the donkey before. So if you love donkeys and that is your thing, this is Dominic, the Vanbriggle donkey. And he really is just so cute. Measurement wise, let me tell you what you're getting. So he is 6 inches long, and to the top of his little ear, he is 7 inches tall. So 7 inches tall this way, 6 inches long this way. And he is just great. We also have an election coming up, without anybody getting weird and political in the chat. We do have an election coming up. And if this is your team, well, then there you go. So I just absolutely love them. I think the black onyx Vanbriggle pieces are really beautiful, really unique. And he in particular does date to the 60s. So he is older. And again, what I think is unique about him is it's signed Anna Vanbriggle, but there's no actual Vanbriggle marking on it, which also tells me this is one of the older pieces. So Jan, I see your bid in at 40. You know how collectible these are. And here in Colorado Springs, anytime I can find one that is affordable to bring to you guys, we definitely love to do that. So Google says simply all burros are donkeys. There's an occasional differentiation between burros and donkeys in the Rocky Mountains. Okay. Where feral donkeys are occasionally referred to as burros. Oh, I didn't know donkeys went feral, but I mean, you know, everything, horses, dogs, cats. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. I didn't know. All right, here we go, you guys. I'm going to count Dominic, our Vanbriggle donkey, down. Who else wants to get on him, in on him? You don't want to get on
that burro.
If you want to get in on the Vanbriggle donkey, now is the time. I'm starting the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. No chips, cracks, issues. Wonderful piece for your pottery collection if you are a Vanbriggle fan. Or, you know, again, if this is the mascot for your team, heck yeah, too. That's great. All right. So thank you so much, Jan. I see it. There's my bid. And Jan, this is coming to you for 40. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. So if you've followed me at all, I like to bring ball jars. Sorry. I like to bring
David just brings the balls, guys.
We're going to start over. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. If you know me, I like to bring glass jars with balls in them, or ball jars without glass. I don't know. Anyway, $26 is
Oh,
my
Lord.
starting price on this, and I'm super excited because we did find some great buttons.
How
Some
much, David?
vintage. It's already in there.
Oh, my
There's
bad. Okay.
got some great vintage buttons put in here, and this is a from the 1920s, a ball ideal ball jar. And I'm going to show you right here. You've got like the eagle little crest going on there, and then on this side it says ball and then ideal. It's in great condition. The latch is not rusted or damaged. There's no rim issues at all. So it is in excellent condition. And once again, it's probably got, I'd say, over 150 buttons, wouldn't you say?
Oh, more than that. Yeah.
Oh, we should do a button contest and count them. But then we would have to see.
You're selling all my buttons.
I just bought these.
I know. I'm kidding you.
But I will say some of the buttons will glow in there, but that to me is not really a selling factor. So, because my white paper glows if I hit it right. So, but it's a great little piece for like a shabby chic home, or if you like glass and buttons, bam, you got both of them together in one. It measures right at 7.5 inches tall, so it's not a tiny one. It's a nice big one.
That is a nice big one. And these are so cool to literally to display anything. I know a lot of you guys too like to make junk jars out of tiny, and that is such a fun thing. Wordsmith says 187 buttons.
You're right. Sorry, Wordsmith. We're taking that as a bid, and it's all no. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count down in a second here. Marion, I saw your 26, and Sandra, and we're at 27 now. Hi, Lucinda. Hope you're feeling better today. So this is all coming together, and has some room at the top to add some buttons of your own, or you can even mix in some other things with the buttons. So,
yes.
Hey, Franny, how are you doing? I'm going to go ahead and count down. We're at 28 and looking for 29 or more. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Button balls. Yeah, put your buttons and balls, mix them together, and shake it up.
I love it. Those are
Marion,
great.
I see your 30 and then the 30 just in case.
I know you guys are also making me want to have a glass of wine, but I tried to have a glass of wine during a sale one night, and I got so floopy. I was like,
yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's our bid end. So, Marion, the 33 snagged it for you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Let's stay sober to do live sale. Whoopsie. Okay, sorry, David. You and I must have
okay.
the exact same time. All right.
Congrats, Marion.
All right, so I have something that has quite a little bit of history to him. Where did he go? Here he is.
Wordsmith, I can start counting him.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, honey.
Wordsmith wants to know exactly how many buttons, so I'll start counting them now.
Be here a minute, Wordsmith. We'll try. So this little dude I had to rescue. I found him out and about this last week, and he is so cool. So he is actually a doll that is made by Nora Wellings. And I'm going to show you. See his little feet that says made in England by Nora Wellings. So Nora Wellings was a very interesting artist that started making these stockinette style dollies in the early 1900s. Yes, totally, Holly. This is like the Cracker Jack sailor. And on the little hat, these were often given as a souvenir on a cruise line in like the 1930s. This particular dolly does date to the 30s and 40s. And these were sold at Harrods in London also. And there's a whole line. So she did other little army guys, but this guy's name is Jolly Boy. And that was actually the name that Nora gave this particular dolly. And Jolly Boy is a sailor with his little velvet plush body, his little stockinette hands, And you can see how old he is. Now, Jolly Boy has taken it on the chin and got bopped in the lip. He got bopped at one point. I am starting him at 24. He is absolutely a wonderful piece of nostalgia and kitsch from the time period. And again, people would go on cruise lines. So look at his little hat. He is from the RMS Queen Elizabeth, which, as you know, is an old and famous ship as well. And he's got his little rope around his neck. And these are highly collectible. Now, the company actually went out of business in 1959. So none of these were made after that. But Empire Toys actually went on to buy out the designs and tried to make some kind of janky knockoffs that aren't very good. So this is actually one of the older ones, though. Okay, so he is absolutely precious. And if you look up Jolly Boy, again, he would be your classic little sailor guy, little crackerjack friend. And he is just so cute. Such a neat little piece. And there's the back of his little sailor collar. And you can see how all of it is stitched and sewn and the little pieces. He's just wonderful. Such a neat piece from the 1930s, 1940s. And all of the old ones, by the way, if you do start collecting these, or if you do collect these, all of the older ones are going to say made in England by Nora Wellings. And you really should, if you get a chance to, and you're interested, just Google Nora Wellings. Her story is really fascinating. And she did not want to produce these in mass. She really preferred quality over quantity. And she was a neat lady. And these are really sweet. So let's go ahead and count it down. Jolly Boy is going to cross his little legs because he's so excited he's going to a new home. So here we go. 15, 14. What do you think, Lemmy? 13.
I don't think he's big about that.
11,
He's
10,
not in the sailors.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in on Bitsy Jolly Boy. Oh, I love these. Just love these.
I know.
And they are always so expensive when we find them out. So I've only sold one other in the 10 years that we've been selling vintage. And it was the other one that I sold, I think, was an Army Boy. So been alive during Great Depression. That's right, Krista. Isn't that fascinating when you think about the history that is around this little guy? There's my bid in from Sweet Karen. So let's see here. Janet and Anne had a tie of a just in case of 60. So in the case of a tie, what we do is we take the first person, and because there were two bids, Janet Corsack would win at 60. So Janet, congratulations. Little Jolly Boy is going to sail into your heart. I can't wait, Janet. He's really
he is excited. All right. So I have a stool that we found recently, and I'm going to show it to you. So it is.
Because we had a big conversation about this stool.
She was like, "Do you want to bring it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." So I'm going to try to get in without hitting my computer with the legs, but you can see it says Yugoslavia. This is a vintage Yugoslavian milking stool. So with that question, can you milk it? Yeah, if you have the right stool. And that's what this is. So this is a Yugoslavian stool for milking. And I'm guessing, a lot of people need these with their stool sample. Yes, wordsmith, with their livestock, But what I like about this is because it does have history. It's been out on the farm. And it has, you can't go to a store in the States and be like, oh, I'm really looking for a Yugoslavian milking stool. Do you have one? You can't just find it. And what I like about it, it is small enough that you can use it as a second shelf. So a riser type of thing, basically. So you can put plants on it, whatever. But it is a nice lightweight one. And the legs are sealed in there. So they're not going to come unscrewed or anything. But it will ship like this. And what's cool is with Pirate Ship, it will be very affordable because it stays under those dimensions we need to be able to get you that really affordable shipping. But it's in pretty darn good condition. You can see some rubbing wears where, picking it up and doing different things. But the handle is in pretty good condition. I think it used to have like a leather strap that went through here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I want to say somebody in my family had one of these, but I never knew it as a Yugoslavian milking stool.
Right.
It's so funny because when we found this, David's like, a Yugoslavian milking stool. And I'm like, for real? Like, how did you know what that was? I had no idea.
Well, here's the reason, because first off, it was down here, but on the sticker that they had up here, it did have the original sticker from the estate sale on what it was. But when I was looking online, I couldn't believe these are very pricey. But it is because they are a collectible piece that has history, and it's kind of hard to find them unless you actually did milk something in the past. So if you milked something, you might have one of these. But this is a great one. I do think it's a great one for a display, shabby chic, and other things. And it's actually a usable piece. Like I said, if you needed to milk something, or if you wanted to use it as a plant holder, plant stand, I'll show you.
It would make a really good plant stand from one plant nerd to another. This would be really handy. But just make sure to put something underneath it so it doesn't warp the wood.
Right. So, in fact, let's go ahead and do... let's see, what do I have down here? Well, I thought I had something down there. But yeah, you can just put a pot on there and you instantly have a really cool design. But yeah, just a really nice piece. And once again, the wood is in really good condition. Just some marking that could definitely be stained if you wanted to, but that just shows the wear of use. So, and $38 is actually less than half its value. So it is actually a really good deal on this. But I know it just depends on the house, on what you need. Yeah. So
it just depends too. Susan's in, and Wordsmith was talking about Yugoslavian carpentry, and that it is really good because he said that they have a piece that is also Yugoslavian, and then it's all very well made. I think you could use it as a step stool too if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, you can. I've sat on this, checking it out. It is sturdy. They're not coming apart, and it's not wobbly. And I'm a big guy, so I can squat on this and milk something, and it's not going to break on me. So you put a little plant on there, and it'd be really great. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Susan, thank you so much. I think this would be beautiful in so many different setups. I mean, just look at this right here. Bam. Or put that down and hiding underneath the stool.
Hide it underneath. You never know.
Or better yet, milk glass. What better stand than a milking stool for a milk glass? So, all right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, I agree, Lucinda. Beautiful workmanship. And I think that's what drew David in. He was like, this is actually a really nice piece, and I really like it. So, yeah, excellent. No step stool for me. I feel you, Judy.
There's our bid end. So, Susan Lynn, thank you so much for 38. You can milk anything you want.
Congratulations. Let us know seriously what you do with it if you end up putting a plant on it or what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
So. All righty. I have a really neat item, and we actually debated on whether we wanted to sell this or not. And we don't keep a lot of antiques. Most of our stuff is like mid-century in our home. But this is just so, so sweet. And it's got a really great history. And I could not believe we found one to bring you after I learned about it. So this is an antique Schoenhut. There's the brand, Schoenhut. Child's toy piano. And this would be considered what is the 9 key. Okay. They made these in 6 keys. They made these in 8 keys. They made them in 9, and then they also made them in 13. And these were made by an American company, and it was a German man. His last name was Schoenhut, and he immigrated here in the early 1900s, and he had always tinkered around with creating children's pianos when he lived in Germany. And so he actually created this entire line. It's kind of the American dream, really. It's a great story. He created this entire line of Schoenhut mini vintage pianos, not vintage. Sorry, it is vintage, but he created these with all different keys. Some have different designs that are less ornate. Some of the really, really expensive ones also have nothing here. They're just brown or they're just red. So I am going to start this guy out at $60. And I want to show you, we're going to get in really close. See where it says patent pending September 18th, 1900. So the beautiful part about this little piece too is this is all wood. Okay. Now I could have taken the wood pin and touched this up, but I'm going to leave that to the buyer because I know some people prefer more of a like a worn patina on the wood versus what have you. So let me show you the top. And you're looking at a little toy piano where all the keys work. It's hard to do backwards. Whoa, yeah. There we go. Okay, so they all work and they're wooden and they are connected on the inside. I'm going to get in really close so you can see these cool little wooden keys. It's connected on the inside like an old xylophone, and it is a little dusty in there. Okay, the smell, yes, all the keys work, Susan. The smell on this piece is so antique store. Like it just, it's old wood. It's definitely, you know how old wood kind of carries like an old smell, and it just brings me joy. It honestly reminds me of going to auctions and antique stores as a kid. The year on this is early 1900s. The patent on it is September 8th, September 18th, 1900. And everything that I found from my research, these were done between like 1900 and 1925. So I don't have an exact year for you, but that is the basic era, early turn of the century. So it is an actual legit antique piece. And I love also the design. So you've got like, you can see some little cherub guys here. And then you have these really beautiful kind of Victorian dancing ladies as a throwback. You've got Schoenhut right here. And again, very, very beautiful little 9-key piano. Most of the ones that you find with this particular design online are 8-key. This was the only one. Hi, Katie. This is the only one that I could find that was a 9-key. And so again, all of the little buttons work. Keys. So you can see it plays wonderfully. And it's all, like I said, connected like a xylophone on the inside. And those are old nails. So you can see it's very primitive. And it's such a neat little piece. Now, measurement wise, if you're thinking like, well, will that fit on my bookshelf or my cabinet? Let me give you a size because it's not super big. It's 10.5 wide by 8.5 tall. And then the depth is right at 9 inches. Okay. So 9.5, 8.5, 9. So again, not super huge, but just such a special piece to put into your collection. Yeah. If you also, you know, a while back I sold a little vintage Victorian looking antique chair that was so cute. I think this would have been awesome with that as well. Oh, yeah. So I am going to start a countdown, guys. I see Susan Lynn is in at 60. It is working. It is a Schoenhut. And again, interesting story about that German immigrant that came to America and made it big in pianos. He really did. They were the number 2 most sought after piano brand in America at one time. Wow. So, and also made in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is where this originated during that time period. And then later they moved on. There is also, FYI, whoever purchases this, there is a Schoenhut website for collectors. It's schoenhutcollectorsclub.org. Check it out. It's really cool. All right, here we go. Thank you, V. I love to find stuff like this with a little history, a little story. It's functional and it's cool. All right, here we go. 13, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on this antique Schoenhut child's piano. It is a 9 key.
The wind's kicking all of a sudden.
It is. I heard that up here. What is the deal? Oh my gosh. I hope we don't have more snow.
I think that's what's happening is it's going to switch over to snow tonight.
Yeah, it's been kind of a snowy, poopy week. Okay, so there is my bid end. Susan Lynn for 63. You got it with your just in case. Thank you so much. And Susan Deslitz, thank you for your bids. Enjoy. It is such a cool piece. Enjoy.
Awesome. Congrats.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Guys, I have a fun piece that I'm super excited about. I love clocks, vintage clocks, and I have one that is a very nice condition piece. This is Belova, and it is from the late 70s, early 80s, and it's supposed to be a nice mid-century modern type of design. It is an alarm clock, so it does work. So I'm going to show you on the back. So we have the back here, and all of the controls are still there. The only one that oh no, you can still see it. It's still there. So you can move that one. I think it's this one. The plus or minus to adjust, which it doesn't need to be adjusted, but if you needed to, you just have to stick a pin in there and slide that back and forth. But cool. The winder is excellent condition, not tight at all. So I'm going to wind up. This is the alarm up here. And then this one right here is for the clock. Get it going. And I'm going to let you hear the clock because it does have a nice sound. And it is freshly cleaned and oiled, so just it's not going to lock up.
Skipper Dan is passed out behind you.
Okay, so here's the sound. It's very quiet. Just, yeah, 60 minutes style.
Really safer and like do the whole thing. Yes.
Yeah. But what really gets me is I absolutely. Oh, gotcha, Deanne. I think that's.
Yes, thank you, Deanna.
Right?
We got you.
Thank you. But I just love the blue face. So I'm going to try to get in tight enough so you can see. It's kind of like a marble effect to it, but it's a metallic face. And the cool thing is it does have the glowing hands. So if you are a black light lover, those will glow up for you. And it is cased in lucite. And the lucite is excellent condition. There is no scratching, no issues. These can be damaged fairly quick. The only thing is that there are two little screws that were probably once here that holds it in. Now it does stay in it, not a problem. But you can also take it out and have it just by itself. So basically you can do it two ways. So it is a nice block, so it will stand for you that way. But cool. Yeah, so like if you're not into the shiny brass, which I get that, you could do that. But it is just a really nice piece. You can see the shape of the brass, polished brass. It's really nice. Yeah, I agree, Karen. The blue face makes it.
Yeah, I love the midnight blue. And Belova makes some excellent, timepieces as far as watches and clocks. And we both were like, oh my gosh, this is really, I couldn't believe the lucite wasn't just totally beat up.
Right. So, and let's go ahead and hear the alarm. Let's see. I've got to move the hands.
We are at 29 right now with Terza. So you want to come in at 30.
Yes. And I'm trying to see. Here we go. I didn't have it on. So I'm going to try to, sorry. Okay. We got to go forward. I'm going forward. I've had it run in the house for a day, just making sure it keeps good time. It does keep great time. And we're just going to get that back here. There we go. All right, here we go. Here's the alarm. And it'll just go down all the way until it finishes winding or unwinding.
This went off when we were watching a movie a couple nights ago, and it scared us to death.
It did. Yes, it did kind of startle, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah, it's a nice classic piece. I agree, Patty. And it measures right at 5 inches tall. And you can see very nice piece. It's clean.
Mm.
It works great. And it's a wind up. So if you want to just display it, just let it wind down and you can display it.
And does
All
that
right.
lucite glow, David?
It does not. No, the face, the hands, and the stuff glows, but not the lucite. No.
Gotcha.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. Love this piece. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Boop your nose bitted. What do you think, Lemmy? Do you like it? The ticking? Tick, tick, tick. Yeah. It's very like 60 minutes. And if you get a chance to watch Marcel the Shell with
Yes.
shoes on, he and his Nana watched 60 Minutes together. And it's just, this movie is the best thing I've ever seen. So,
Yeah,
all right. Your 42 came in after the bid end.
Yeah.
Terza, your 40 came in before the bid end. So for 31, this is going to Terza.
Awesome. Congrats, Terza. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. David, you're getting like a little pixelated. I don't know if it's just on my end.
Okay.
Guys, if you pixelated at all, just let us know. We changed our internet provider. Again, things that we didn't have time to do that we've now had time to do. We got new internet and it's way faster. But I just want to make sure we're not like blipping out or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of kitsch now, and I love these. I have only sold these probably about 7 years ago. And in fact, I got my string left on this little guy. So these are going to start, David, at 25, and they are really, really cute. These are little vintage kitty shakers, and they are black and white. And look at the faces on these. Now, they have some pretty heavy crazing due to age. But what is really superb is the fact that they have their little whiskers. So for whatever reason, a lot of times you'll find these and the Unesco kitties and the Napco kitties with their little whiskers that are missing. So when I saw that they actually had the original whiskers and the original rabbit fur on their head and around the neck, I was like, oh my gosh, how cute. So this one has 3 shaker holes on her little back end. And this little dude has 2 shaker holes on his. And they are just precious. Now, they are marked Japan. So when you look online, typically these are Commodore, but also I found Napco apparently had the same mold at one point and made a line of these. They're just slightly different. So from what I can tell, these are Commodore. And look at the little pink that is in the ears. They even have little eyebrows up there, which I think is cute. And he's got his little tongue sticking out, which kind of reminds me of my Skipper. And then this one does too. I think they're getting ready to eat dinner or what have you. But they have, like I said, heavy crazing. And I'm going to try to get up as close as I can. There you go. See the crazing on the glaze. No cracks or chips or anything, just crazing. And I love their sweet little blue eyes. They are so kitschy and fantastic. And really just a fun find. If you're a kitsch collector, these are definitely one to put in your collection. And what's really cool is there is a larger line of these as well that are a bit taller, and they're figurines. So these are the shakers, but there are figurines of these out there as well. Some are smaller, and then also there are some bigger ones. So fun little kitschy pieces. Again, I hadn't run across a set of these in many years. So I definitely wanted to pick them up and bring them to you. I love the fact that they have the little black and white ears. I just think they're so dang cute. And they are 25. So we are starting them at 25. I don't
Great
see
price
it.
for these kind of kitschy.
It blows me away because these are, I end up putting them on my Instagram shop because kitsch definitely is a hot commodity over there as well. So if they don't sell here tonight, we'll throw them on Insta. Kelly is a cat lover. Good to see you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Kelly. We're going to start a countdown on these guys so we can keep it moving. So Kelly's in at 25. If anybody else wants to snag the kitschy cuties, come on in. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they do have their original stoppers. Looking for that bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. And thank you to my mod for keeping everything rolling. Cell phone ended that. Yeah, I remember, Patty. My grandparents had some really cool alarm clocks too. And it's just almost like they're obsolete now as far as the alarm part of it. I love a good clock. Hi, Becky. It's good to see you. Hi, Brenda. I know. I thought so too. So these are definitely going to Kelly Abbott for 25. Congratulations, Kelly. They're so
Congrats, cool. Kelly. All right. And if you aren't already, I wouldn't mind a little sub here. That way I can feed my doggy. It's actually free for you, but it just helps grow my channel. We're trying to get to 2,000. And when we do, Dave is going away. So my next piece is a really beautiful piece of glass. It is antique. And I'm just get it in real close. Want to definitely get this while there's light outside because it really shows up the detail. This is Northwood. From about 1904, somewhere in there. Karen Williams actually found it in the book for me just to verify it. And thank you so much, Karen, for that. No markings on this. And in the book, it does say that this was made and you would most likely not have a marking on them. So that is typical of Northwood on this piece, as far as I know. So it's called the ocean shell, and it has that nice curved lip right there, which gives it kind of almost like a Jack in the Pulpit type of style. But it is called the ocean shell compote. And I'm going to show you, almost looks like a bee's nest type of thing or a beehive type of design, but it is supposed to be an ocean shell. And you can see we have the footed compote style. And then this is a nice curved foot. So we do have the really nice ruffles or curves all the way around on that. And then up on top, just a little bit more free flow with that beautiful opalescence. And the cool thing is it does glow. I'm not going to turn my lights down, but it does have a really nice glow. There's the green. You can see the green. So when it's dark, this baby lights up nice and bright green. And pricing wise, this is about half its worth. It's a really nice piece. And once again, it's antique Northwood. And one of the harder to find pieces, I will say that. When I was looking every listing that I could find, which were just a few, so that they are harder to find. And luckily, we found that book to find it. So,
is it 20s or older? I missed that part.
It's 1904, right around 1904.
So
right after the turn of the century.
It kind of blows my mind too when you think about truly how old that is. That it's survived the little wooden legs, which are asymmetrical, and I love they're not matching the wooden legs.
Right. No, they do not match.
Such a different little piece.
Yeah, beautiful. And you can see the opalescence does kind of swirl down inside as well. Just kind of little swirlies. And then, but just the style of it. Hey, Noelle, how you doing? I love the style of the dish itself. It's great for a mermaid bathroom. Bless you. Yeah. Great for a mermaid bathroom is called Ocean Shell by Northwood, and it is antique, 1904.
I know that it is a shell, but also I feel like the top part of it is kind of almost got a beehive feel to it, and I love the way that
that's what I was saying.
Over the top lip to have that curve with the opalescence. It's just gorgeous. This is such really a piece.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like a conch shell sitting on a base. So you can, I hear the ocean. You know what's cool? When you do that, it does have that same effect, but I'm not by the ocean, so it just sounds like wind. Suzanne, I see you're 32. Thank you so much. Yeah, like a whirlpool. It's just spinning down the drain. But yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And that opalescence is always great to find, especially in antique pieces. Definitely sought after in the collecting market for glass lovers. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. It measures right at 5.5 inches tall, and that's on the curl. So that's 5.5 inches tall right there, probably about 4 3/4 on the compote portion itself. But yeah, you could even use this for your own ice cream, your own little chili bowl, whatever you want. All right. So Marion, I see you in at 33. Thank you so much. And we're going to start a countdown. I agree. Yeah, Karen, it is a very unique Northwood piece. Definitely one of their different pieces. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm going to go down real low.
And Marion, I don't believe that we have your information. So if you would email us your YouTube username, Marion Smith, and then email us. There's Suzanne coming in for the steal, though. Watch out. It is, Karen. It's really cool. And Marion, we need your real name and your shipping address as well. And you are the winner at 36.
Congrats, Marion.
Yes. Thank you, Lisa.
There it is right there.
Please email us at ttbsarahc@gmail.com. And we need the information from you, Marion, and then we'll write Suzanne Sharp down as backup. All right.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Okie dokie. I have something that I think is kind of fun, and I did not plan on matching these, but it just kind of worked out that way. So what I'm going to do is a scarf choice for $10 for choice. Okay. And these are really pretty. They're 1960s scarves. And oh, you're welcome, Angela. It was so good to see you today. Of course, happy to support when I have time to pop in and hang out and say hi. I love to be able to do so. So thank you, Angela. All right, so this is your first choice, and it is a red and white and blue, really kind of mod funky polka dot. It is gorgeous. It's like 16 by 16. It's a little wrinkly just because it's been in my bin, but so perfect for your hair. If you would want to put this in your hair as a hair scarf, anything like that. Obviously, it's going to be the opposite of this, okay? But that is choice number one. Okay. And it's a very, very soft. I'm not sure if it's silk, but it's soft like silk. I'm not sure if it's poly or silk. This one, I believe, is silk. And this is by Jean Casavav. Again, brand new to me. Had never heard of that until I found this. But this one is red, white, and blue with little ladybugs all over it. And again, these are cute. I'm thinking summertime, of course, as well. But this would also be great as a table scarf. You wouldn't necessarily just have to wear this unless you wanted to. I, of course, wear a lot of this kind of thing in my hair. They are so nice to hold back your hair as well. And you can fold them into a triangle to do so to get that effect. But this is definitely a designer piece. Really, really pretty. And it is signed by her name right there. So you can choose between these two. Now, to sweeten the deal just a little bit, I am throwing in for the winner of the scarves is going to take this brooch and earrings that match. Okay. Cool. So I'm just going to sweeten the deal. If you win the polka dots, you can choose this. If you win the bugs, you can choose it, or you can take all of it. I don't know. I think this one may be like either poly or silk. And I'm pretty confident this one is like maybe like a silk rayon blend. But again, I'm not sure because the little tags are not on them. You know, sometimes they'll tell you. Right. But that's definitely my summation of what I believe that they are. So you can choose polka dots, you can choose bugs, and the winner is going to get these earrings and this brooch, which are in great shape. Now the earrings are clip. Okay, so you can see they are clip, but aren't these cute for like the 4th of July? Yeah. And you can very, very easily convert these into regular. In fact, when I used to make jewelry, I did a lot of converting. So you can snap those little metal pieces off and then glue these to a pierced earring post. And then you've got it, you know, modernized. The brooch itself is really cool. And it is in excellent shape. It's 3 inches in diameter, and it doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything like that. So it is just such a neat piece. This is a twofer. So the winner of the polka dot scarf, or the ladybug scarf is going to get the brooch and the earrings thrown in. So if anybody else wants to get in on this, such a good deal. Super cute. And you know how collectible and popular the enamel sets are. They're just absolutely darling. And I sell a lot of these. And again, anytime I can find enamel brooches for a good price, I try to pick them up because I think they're so great to displayed like on a mannequin or on a dress form. They're darling. And then just look how cute this is. I could not pass up those ladybugs, you guys. Could not pass them up. And of course, I'm a nut for some polka dots as well. So I'll start a countdown. Thank you guys so much for all of your bids. And you can choose, again, the winner of the scarf is going to get the brooch and earrings as a winner's gift. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with David and I tonight on David's channel. This is our second Coleman Collective over here at Junk and Drunk Mantiques, and we're having a blast. So much fun.
Yeah,
you guys for showing up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And there's my bid in from Karen. So Patty Rose for 21, you took it. Let me know if you would like ladybugs, if you would like polka dots, or if you would like both. Okay, ladybugs, polka dots, or both. You can do.
And then second up will be Jamie Grafton.
Yes, Jamie Grafton will be after Patty Rose, and then Jan Allardyce. Stay tuned because if Jamie passes, you might get what you want. Thank you, Karen. That is my YouTube channel. If you would subscribe to the traveling button while you're here, that would mean a lot to us as well. And sub to hubby. David's working really hard. He is our full-time shipper, as well as trying to throw some content out there when he has time as well. So, all right. And let's see, Patty. Hey, just a viewer. It is so good to see you. So good to see you. Yes. So, Patty, we will see. Let me know. And then Jamie, we will hear from after Patty.
Patty wants
jewelry. I will not use it. Thank you, though. Well, you got it. Okay. So Patty is going to take the ladybugs. She does not want the jewelry. So if you want the jewelry and the polka dots, Jamie Grafton, you just let me know, my dear. That is such a great deal. So great. And thank you, Patty, for being so sweet and gracious. She said, I won't use it. And I think that's so nice, passing it on to the next person. And that is why I have the best chat in the planet, because you guys are so nice and so kind to us and so kind to each other. And we really appreciate that. So thank you. All right. So we will wait to hear from Miss Jamie Grafton. And then if Jamie passes on the polka dots and the pin, then we are going to Jan Allardyce. So Jan, stay tuned, and I'm going to switch it back over to David. Just let me know.
Okay.
You got it. Thanks, Jamie. How nice. You guys are wonderful.
Very cool. Yeah. All right. So I am bringing some cranberry glass for my next item, and it's going to be for choice. So we do have 3 different pieces. Definitely. Okay. So we went to our local flea market, and they finally have opened up some new booths. And we were able to really find some neat stuff just this last week. And so these 3 pieces are some of them. I'm going to show each one individually. These are all cranberry glass, which is considered more of a high-end glass because they did use small flecks of gold in the glass making of it for clarity and also just to make it more of a high-end piece. So this one right here is made by Pilgrim Glass. And this one is a ruffle top with the panel optic. And you can see it's a nice cranberry color. Beautiful clarity because of the gold. And it is measuring right at 4 inches tall. So it's not too big. And you can see the color gets thinner as you get it backlit. But there's pretty much the natural color that is popping out on this piece. So that's your first one. Yeah, Killer Creamer. But yeah, it's a nice ruffle top on there. Really beautiful piece by Pilgrim. Second one is also a Pilgrim piece. This one has more of a mod look to it. It does have that swirl optics, which I think is really nice. It kind of gives you that diamond point look. And it does also have that classic ribbed applied handle that Pilgrim did on most of their pieces. And you can see it's applied in a nice way to where you can have some texture, and it kind of looks like one of those sucky things that, and sticks to it. You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what they're called. So when
the
you said
little rubber hands, and it's like, yeah, and then it pulls away slowly. So this piece is also 4 inches tall, and it does have that nice pitcher spout there. Third, but and final, is another cranberry piece. Now this one is done by Kanawha. It is a thicker piece of glass, and it has the applied handle, but it is more of a nice smooth applied handle. And you can see in the clarity, it's just a really nicely piece. And it does have its little spout there, but it's a texture piece. Kind of reminds me like of Blinko and some of the Krosno stuff we've found in the past. So it does have that. So these are the 3 different pieces that I'm offering up for choice. And because they are cranberry glass, they are a little bit higher end. So for $20 for choice, that is actually a really good price. Learned quite a bit about cranberry glass this last week from George, the Antique Nomad. See, that was a bad one. I'm not going to do that. This guy started to slide because this one's really lightweight. All right, big boy, I'm going to put you over to the side.
I really like the different textures in each, and when you display them together, they're beautiful, and it's different glass techniques too. For those of you that, enjoy the technical side behind the whole glass blowing thing, you're looking at some really pretty different techniques of making cranberry glass. Yeah, and David, did you say like last week or the week before that cranberry glass is one of the hardest colors to attain?
Yeah, that's what I learned from George. Yeah, because and they have a special mixture to get that color. And what makes it so special is the little gold flecks that are mixed in to create that color. And so that's why they are more desirable. They're considered, what was it? They're considered like high-end glass, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they'd be cute too with just some little plants in them, like some little sprigs of something.
I totally agree. And I like it if you have a milk glass collection, I think the cranberry glass mix is almost the best with it. Just the colors just kind of complement each other really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. Patty Rose is in at 21. Sunshine, I saw your bid as well. Yeah, Sunday brunch essentials. You can put whatever you want in there: syrup, milk, and if you don't have milk, grab your milking stool, go get some milk, and then
your Yugoslavian milking stool.
Yeah, everybody needs a milking stool. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. There's your lineup, and here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Mimosas. Oh my gosh, when we were doing weddings every Saturday, every Sunday, oh my gosh, let's get some mimosas. And we're like, oh my gosh, the day is just starting for us and the bridal party's already getting drunk.
That was always the funniest part, though, when they wanted us there at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we were going to be there until 10:30 that night. But they wanted us there at 9 o'clock in the morning for mimosas, and we were like,
mimosa pictures.
Okay.
Okay. You want people to know that you're drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning on your wedding day? Sure.
Whatever.
All right. So, Patty Rose, you are the winner at 21. So we'll just go. I'm going to go ahead and count them down this way. So 1, 2, or 3. So just let me know. Yeah, milk straight from the cow.
Neither one of us can talk for the who tonight. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
It's all that time on the computer yesterday.
All right. Patty's going to take the Kanawha off your hands. You got it, Patty.
All right. Patty, do you have that other Kanawha one? I want to say you do. That would match it. So,
Sunshine 9573. Let David know which one or ones you would like.
Yep. And we'll go 1 or 2 like that. So 1 and 2, or you can do both. And just let me know in the comments and I'll watch.
Gavin,
Patty is. Okay, cool.
are you talking about? Because I would like to watch. I'm interested in the pottery stuff too. And one guy's a crier, but I can handle that because I'm a crier too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's always fun to watch some crying. So,
Right.
So Sunshine, just let me know in the comments if you want one of these. This is the panel optic or number 1, and this is the other optic, the swirl optic or number 2. Or if you were going after that other piece, you can put pass in there too.
Yes. All right. So just let us know what you want to do. Sunshine 9573. And she is still bidding, but we don't need her to be because she had choice.
I think she meant to just put in number 2. So Sunshine, let me know if you meant number 2, which would be this one.
Okay. We will wait to hear from you, Sunshine, in the comment to confirm for sure.
We'll get it all squared away.
Cool.
Thank you, guys.
I am going to do this little guy, and I have had this burning during the course of the sale. So let me make sure my candle is not. Yeah. All right. So this is a Westmoreland fairy lamp, and it is a satin glaze. It's really pretty, and I'm starting it only at $12 because there is on the inside, I'm going to get in real close. Do you see there's just a little bit of chippage on the inside? It's nothing that shows from the outside or the in, but it is right there. And it is not, again, I wouldn't have picked it up if it compromised the piece. I thought it was still great. So that's why I'm starting it at 12. You can't really see it. It doesn't really hurt anything, but it's there. Okay. Pretty little piece. And you're a professional bounty hunter, wordsmith. How cool. We have Bobby Brown here in Colorado Springs. We have Bobby Brown bail bond, who is the guy that used to work with Dog the Bounty Hunter. And we see Bobby all the time. We've seen him at Trader Joe's. We see him out by the building. He's usually out there spraying Roundup on his weeds. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He just had a big 420 celebration in his bail bonds place. Like, really nice guy. Yeah. So that's Wild Wordsmith. Interesting. Cool. I like Bounty Hunter as one of our watchers. You'll have to tell us stories sometime, Wordsmith. Yes. So again, I digress. This is a Westmoreland satin fairy lamp. I have a little candle in there burning, and it's burnt down, and I will pop that out before I send it to you. So it's just a really sweet little piece, and it's very, very soft to the touch. You know, Westmoreland, anytime they did a satin glaze, they would call it mist. So this would technically be the clear mist. And it is 7 inches tall, right to the very top of the little ruffles to the bottom. And it is in good shape other than that little boogered up spot I showed you on the inside. And it's just so cute. These display nice. They give off a really pretty glow, especially if you turn all the lights out and you just let your fairy lamps kind of refract off of everything around them. Really, really nice. I know. I feel like we should have known that, Patty. I agree. Yeah, it is so dainty for your vanity.
Very dainty.
Sweet for your bedroom. And you know, originally these were courting lamps. So you would put one of these in the window when the courter was going to come and get the okay from dad that it was all right to date the mother. So again, Westmoreland makes some great glass pieces. This one is quite common, but it's a pretty piece. So just starting it at $12. If anybody needs a little clear fairy lamp in their life, here it is. And if not, we'll just bring it back for the recount.
Well, these fairy lamps are great to mix in, like when you have different seasonal decor, like when you're making different displays. Sarah does that all the time, pulls little things from other displays, like little fairy lamps, just to light up little corners. So I think, this is a great piece.
Little ambiance for the bedroom or anywhere else you need it. So I don't see any interest, and I do. Let me blow this out so you can see what it looks like without the flame. I don't want to like get wax on my computer. There we go. You've seen me almost set myself on fire on a live sale now.
Steele was asking what was wrong with it.
The only thing that was wrong with it, see that little boogered up spot right there on the inside lip? It doesn't affect a thing. It doesn't compromise it, but I just want you to know it's there.
That's right, Mary. Put it next to the string.
So that's it. Otherwise, it's great. So $12 if anybody wants it. I don't see any interest. That is okay. I'm going to set it to the side, and we will bring that little booger back for the recap. And there used to be a point in time when a fairy lamp was the hot commodity. You guys remember?
Steel is in at 12, sir.
Okay. Thank you, David. Sorry.
You're welcome.
All right. So I'm going to start a countdown on this little booger. Here we go. 15. And I'll get that wax out of there for you, Steel. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And that little side spot is just where it's gotten hot. And I've grabbed it with my hand. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on this little cutie. Westmoreland clear satin fairy lamp. Thank you. I know I was not a fan of almost setting my hair on fire that night. It was a little scary. Not going to do that again. No big candelabras for Sarah. Thank you, Steel. Yours for 12, hun. Thank you.
Congrats, Steel.
Congratulations.
All right. So my next items I'm super excited about. I'm doing them as choice because I think they complement each other. And I'm going to show them to you. So here we go. First, we have Italian glass. And I'm going to show you, we do have its original sticker there. And it says Made in Italy. If it'll focus. There it goes.
Oh, this piece is gorgeous.
Made in Italy. So I do not know if this is a Murano glass, but it's definitely Italian glass. A beautiful like handkerchief pool type of vase. And you can see the 4 different pools all the way around. And Nan, you lit them on fire and Nan showed up.
I'm with my fairy lamp and my fire.
Now, this is a really cool vase because it does have the little dips all the way around. So you can do some different stylized type of things with that. But it is a beautiful Italian glass piece to basically go up against Viking. They made a similar piece. Now, the main difference is the foot is a little bit different. So that is your first piece right there. It is a nice juicy blue. And I'm going to show you the second piece. Now, the second piece is Fenton. So I'm going to show you up on the rim. We've got the original sticker there, and it's Fenton. And the cool thing is that the previous owner dated it with this little sticker or a little tape down there. I left it on there, 1965, most likely dating it for relatives or someone that wanted to grab them. So this one's a beautiful Fenton piece. Now the orange Fenton and this style is a little bit harder to find, and it has that diamond optic, which really gives it a unique look to it. I'm going to show you right here. Do you see how it almost looks like a pineapple?
Yeah.
Especially when you get up a little bit up to the top. Now I'm going to do my best here and humor me, if you will. I'm going to unplug my light. And we're going to drop this down low. And I'm going to show you the glow on this. Now I have this other light. Let's do that one too. There we go. So I'm going to show you that glow. Now, without the light that's behind me, it glows up huge. Oh my gosh, it's not even trying to glow up for me. It's that light. So
this thing, it is so vibrant in the sun and the glow. When you turn out the lights, this thing is nuts.
It really is. It really is. That fire color right there glows on the rim and then all inside. So when you're inside of it with black light or have a black light on the inside, it glows that color orange, yellow. So it is just a beauty. If you're into glowing glass, it's definitely a nice one to have, but it is just high quality. And I'm just going to show you one more time, and then I'll put them both together just so you can see. And I forgot, the Italian glass does have some cadmium in it, so you do have a major glow on that as well.
It glows.
It's actually showing up a little bit better than the orange on camera.
The cadmium is actually the orange glow. This would be uranium.
This is the uranium. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And so, we have the cadmium in this one and then uranium. I'm going to plug in my light real quick so we can count down. And one of these
she's added scissors to her special interests. I don't know exactly if it's like scissors and fire, Nan, that you've got going on, but we'll take it.
Yeah, what's happening?
Nan's setting stuff on fire.
Don't cut stuff and catch it on fire. So I'm going to go ahead and count down this piece right here, the Fenton piece from the 1960s, measures right at 6.5 inches tall. And then this beautiful Italian blue piece is from the 70s, measures right at 8 inches tall. So you can see, I just love the fork style on that. Could you imagine at Christmas time, silver balls in there?
I have never seen the Italian piece, and it's so dramatic, like how they pulled up those tips with whatever tool they used when they were blowing the glass.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah, I really wanted to do this, and David said no.
I said no. I said no. All right, so for Nan, we're doing some parade view for you. Parade view with some Italian glass and Fenton. Who knew? So here comes the Fenton, here comes the Italian, and we're going to count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love the blue and orange together.
Oh, gorgeous. That blue
it's like a Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
It's like a it's a Death Star kind of ship. There's Taylor coming in at 35. Taylor knows her glass.
Sneaking
in case of 47, and she's going to take it at 35. So Miss Taylor,
awesome.
Let us know, honey, which one you want. And then Jamie Grafton, you have second choice at 31.
Okay, and it's going to be really easy. Just do blue or orange just to keep it simple. Once again, okay, Taylor wants both. I got you for both. Keeping them together, that's the Denver Broncos colors.
Yeah. Congratulations, Taylor. And David, on my end, you're showing up just a little pixelated. I'm not for sure.
On my end, you're showing up pixelated. So I don't know. That's a bummer. Let's see.
Are we pixelated, guys? Let us know. Am I pixelated?
Am I pixelated? Thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you, all the bidders.
So sweet, you guys.
You're coming in fine, though. So it's just in and out.
Yes, you look fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's our internet. We got new internet, but it's great. We love it. It's very fast, but this is the first time we've been blurry. So I just wanted to see how it looked. All right. So I'm going to do $16, David, for choice. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great, Taylor. Congrats. So first up in this choice, and there's two different pieces for choice. These are artistic blown glass pieces. Look at this. This is so cool. It is a little mini bud vase, and it's not very big. It's pretty small. It is 2.5 inches by 2.5 by 1.25. So 2.5 by 2.5 by 1.25 as far as thickness. And when I first saw it, the texture, of course, reminded me of Blinko. And it is a tiny little bud vase. Look at that little opening. And it is art glass from Connecticut. It's actually from Sharon, Connecticut, and it's Bristow studio glass made in the United States. So just a beautiful piece, and I love it. I think it would look really cool if you did have some chunky Blinko pieces you wanted to mix this in with. And such a neat little artisan piece. I love how it's totally not even, and it's really rough. Almost looks like a little ice cube, right? Such a neat piece, and I love stuff like this. It's just totally different. So that's going to be choice one. Choice two is another blown glass piece that I think is gorgeous, and this is very thick. I do not know the nature of it. I do not know if it's Murano, not Murano. I do not know, but everything that I found online was calling these bubble bowls. So this one, I want to show you the design on the inside. Looks just beautiful. You've got like a milky white, and then you have a really pretty bright yellow, and then just a little dot of orange, which I think is so cool. Again, I love to coordinate stuff. So look how great that looks together, actually. And then look at the bottom of this. The bottom is like a daisy, and it's kind of offset, right? It's not 100% even on each side, which again lends the credibility to the blown glass. And I love how they applied that to the bottom. and made this into a little bowl. It is just gorgeous. Karen, watch out now. Be careful. So, Bueller. I see you, Nan. So these are going to be your choices, right? You're going to choose this really interesting little bubble bowl, and look how thick the glass is. It's like a half inch. Like it's really, really thick, which also when I found it, I was like, yeah, this is something cool. This is something good. It's an artisan piece. It is 4.5 by 3.25. So 4.5 in diameter at 3.25 tall.
Love the colors on that too.
I know, it's so good. I just love it. So really, really neat blown glass, art glass pieces. And this is for choice. I see Les is in at 16. If anybody else wants to get in on these, now is the time. We're counting them down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, pen won't go in there. Looking for a bid end. Thank you so much.
It was worth a shot.
I think it's perfect just for a little sprig of something. But I love, love, love this color. They're so great. Hey, Uncle Sam, and long time no see. It's so great to see you back. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It is going to, oh my gosh, the bids. Okay. So Noelle had a just in case of 28. Les had a just in case of 25. So Noelle for 26, let me know. We'll just call this one orange and we'll call this one bowl. Okay. So orange or bowl. And then Les is going to get second choice at 25. So thank you so much. Okay, Noelle, you got it, Noelle. That is coming to you, my dear. Thank you. And Les, let me know if you want this cool little orange booger. Okay. And if Les chooses to pass, we are going to Oklahoma was the first one at 18. Yep. All right. So let us know what you want to do, Miss Les. And yay, she's the vase. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much. We'll throw it back over to David.
Awesome. Thank you guys. And if you just got in, thank you for joining us. And if you don't mind giving me a sub here on YouTube, you can do it while being in the sale. Super easy. Help support our small businesses, and also give a sub to the traveling button if not already. So I've got a couple of pieces of rainbow crackle glass, and I'm going to put them all together as choice so we can kind of decide what you want. I know a lot of people like to collect certain colors, or maybe completing a rainbow of glass. And of course, these are made by Rainbow. So I'm going to show you each one that I have. They are beautifully made, and they are no damages at all. This one right here does have the clear applied handle on the amber, and just a nice little ruffle top for the spout, and you can see a nice, almost like a beaker shape. So like, kind of nice design there. Now this one right here has the same top. You can see same style top. However, it has the blue applied handle, and then the shape has more like a pear shape. But they do stand about the same height. And so you can see they're just a little bit different. So great for your collection if you're looking for certain pieces. The third piece of rainbow glass that I do have is also crackle, and it is a nice tall piece. Now, all of these are little mini pitchers. None of them had a stopper. There's no texture to them. And Rainbow Glass was a really good glass maker, and then eventually was bought out and turned into Viking Glass, which is also a very credible glass maker. So Rainbow Glass was really well known for the crackle glass, the way they did it. It's a thinner, smaller crackle than like the Blinko. So you can see it almost looks like it's just been shattered.
But so good. And their colors are so vibrant.
Their colors are vibrant, and they have the whole rainbow of colors, and the clarity, all of it, just really nice. And I will say the blue handle here is very dainty, very small. So really cool piece. Final piece here is, I believe this one is Kanawha. I didn't have a chance to verify for sure, but judging by the size, the feel, and the clarity, it's not Pilgrim glass. I know that. So I do believe it's a Kanawha piece. And this one has more like a spittoon style, and nice and squatty. It does not fluoresce, so there's no glow to it. But you can see it's kind of almost like the persimmon or the what's the other color? Well, the persimmon color.
Amberina.
Yeah, an amberina, but it's more of the tomato red, and there is no glow to it. But these are your different choices here for rainbow glass. And
so
I'll tell you,
they look really good together.
they do.
Look at that,
I like
white
together.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Really nice. And these two measure right at 4.5 inches. This one is 7.5 or 6.5, and then this one is right at 4.5. So they're all around on the sizes and style. So really great for to complete or continue or start a glass collection. All right, here we go. Thank you so much, Mary, and thank you, Jamie, for your bid. I'm going to count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah.
Looking for a bid in. They are so gorgeous together. And again, if you do any kind of display with rainbows, pride, anything like that, look at those together. So good.
Just amazing together.
Yeah. I like this kind of display too.
All right. Sunshine and Patty Rose. I saw your just in cases. Jan, your just in case came in right after the bid end. So Patty Rose for 21, you get first choice. And we'll just go by the colors. So we'll go amber, blue, green, or red. Or you can always do all.
Yeah. And it's really more orange, not red. It's definitely orange.
Right. It's more of like a red. I mean, an orange. Yeah.
Yeah. All but the green is going to take. Okay. And then Sunshine. If you Sunshine 9573 at 20, would you like the green one?
Yeah, just let us know in the comments. And Patty Rose, thank you so much. I got those set aside for you. And once again, the green one is 6.5 inches tall. Okay, Sunshine passes.
Okay, so then we're going to Jamie Grafton for 18.
Okay.
And if Jamie passes, then we're going to Jan for 17.
Okay.
And so that's it. So
right,
Jamie
guys,
can just let us know.
If you heard your name called out, you either give us a pass or a yes, and we'll get you done.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay, Jamie said yes. I got you, Jamie. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
And I'll get you all written down.
Congrats. Okie dokie. So I have some brooch choices, and these are really cool. They're all totally different too. Okay, so I am going to start these at 12 for choice. Okay. And the first one up is so dang cool. I love this, and it is weird and it's different, and I've never seen one like it. So this is a leather leaf. And you can see we have a hang down with these little red buttons that almost look like a top, right? But I think they're meant to look like little berries. And then you have two little leather leaves that hang down with them. So when it lays like on your outfit, it's like this. And it is so cool. Now, I thought these might have been Bakelite, actually, when I picked it up, because usually when you see that chain like that in red, a lot of times those will be Bakelite brooches. This perhaps could be celluloid and leather. I'm honestly not sure. And the only marking on the back of it says patent pending on the little pin. So it's a completely different little piece, and it's just so cute. So that's how it lays. And I love the berries. It could be like holly berries, kind of Christmassy, but I also feel like it could be for any season, anytime. Would look great for summer. It's just super cute. So again, little leather. These are actual leather leaves, and then these little red buttons, and they look like actual little nubby buttons, and it's all pieced together. That's the back side. It's all pieced together with little jump rings. So that's going to be choice number 1. Choice number 2 is made by Trifari. And I know a lot of you guys that are vintage brooch people or vintage jewelry people are familiar with Trifari. And this is 2.5 inches. It's a nice size, and it is a basket weave moon. And it just looks beautiful, whether you want to hang it this way, this way, this way. It is marked as well on the back, Trifari. And I remember my grandma having a lot of Trifari brooches. And then I remember when I had Katie on my channel and we were talking about brooches, she was telling me too that she also likes Trifari and that it is a nice brand. So that is going to be option number 2. Option number 3 is really neat. This one is completely unique. And this is a little brooch that is made from raffia. These usually dated to the 50s and 60s. And those are the tiniest little shells that you have ever seen in this brooch. Now, it is only 2 inches wide in diameter. And this is the little pin that is on the back. So it's like a safety pin style. And you can almost see it's like just been sewn on there, right? With the raffia.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gorgeous for summertime and totally different. And again, would look beautiful on a jacket, a sweater. Yeah. You could use it as like a centerpiece. You could even put it on a chain and wear it as a pendant. Just so beautiful. Just a beautiful piece and different. Again, I had never seen one like this. So these are your choices. Okay. So first one again was the adorable little leather leaves and buttons. Really interesting little brooch, and it hangs just like that and just sits on your sweater so sweetly. And then second choice was the Trifari moon with the basket weave in excellent shape. Very, very pretty. Thank you, Lucinda. That's good to know. Yeah, I remember it being a better brand. I remember my grandma always loving Sarah Coventry too, even though it wasn't super fancy and they sold it at Walmart. She loved a good Sarah Coventry brooch. And then this is your third choice, the little shells. So we're going to start a countdown if anybody else wants to get in on these and throw out your highest bid. We are at 15 right now for choice. And you can choose, if you're the winner, you can choose whichever one you want. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I am looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yes,
Liz Claiborne now. That is so, you know what's so funny? I loved Liz Claiborne in the 80s. My grandma bought me perfume, which was in a little triangle perfume bottle. And it was either red or yellow or blue, you know, the primary colors. And the perfume smelled so good. And then she bought me my first Liz Claiborne purse, which in the 80s, for those of you born in the 70s, grew up in the 80s, that was a big deal. So I cherish those memories. All right. Awesome. Marian, you are the winner. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Marian. Would you like we'll call this one Moon. We'll call this one Leaves and Berries. And we'll call this one Shells or Flowers.
Yes. Okay. And thank you, Marian. We did get your info, so appreciate that.
Yes, we got you, Marian. Thank you. All right. So Marian's going to take the leaves, and that is yours. Thank you so much. And then Jamie Grafton, you have second choice at 18. Would you like the Trifari Moon or the little raffia shells? Yes. Les remembers. I know they were. And you would get them at Dillard's. And I remember like Dillard's was the place, you know, you go to the mall and hang out at Dillard's and smell all the Liz Claiborne. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're really digging in the archives tonight on memories. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jamie, the moon. You've got it, Jamie. Thank you so much.
I think that was everybody.
Jamie, was there anybody? Okay.
That was everybody.
If there was anybody else that wanted the shells, let me know for 15. We can do that. Otherwise, we'll bring the shells back for the recap. Thank you, guys. Wordsmith, we love you no matter what your position or where you are in life. This is a place where we all can come and connect, be cool, and relate to vintage. So I love that. It's a common bond that ties us all.
Yeah. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? You're not nameless to us. So my next piece, thank you guys so much for being here. A beautiful piece. And I'm going to say right off the bat, does this not look like mid-century, like goodness to you, mid-century, almost mid-century modern? But what's cool, the kicker is this is from the 30s. So this is mid-century, all that kind of design. So it's kind of ahead of the times for pottery at the time. Now, this was made in Roseville, Ohio. This is made by RRPCO, and I'm going to show you. So we've got their little stamp right there, RRPGO. That stands for Robinson Ransbottom Ceramics. So yeah, Robinson Ransbottom. That is the best name. And these were made in Roseville, Ohio.
David, get out of here. I didn't know this was Ransbottom when we picked it up. There was felt on the bottom of this when we got it.
Yeah.
Neither one of
I tore back the felt because I was like, I know this has to be something. And yeah, it's Ransbottom. So, and it's a spittoon. Yeah, it's a spittoon planter. I don't know if it was actually meant to be just a spittoon when it was made, or if it was just to have that design as a planter. But definitely a great planter, a nice size for your mid-century decor. Now, this is from the 30s, but you can definitely mix it in with all the way up to like modern, eclectic type of vibes. And yeah, Sarah may want it. Do you want it, sweetie?
No,
no.
I mean,
you can bid on it. You can bid on it.
That it's Ransbottom. I literally didn't know. That is so
right.
Cool.
Well, and that's what's so cool is when we were at the flea market and I saw it, I knew it was something, but I didn't know what it was. And then as soon as I pulled back the felt on the bottom, all I saw was the USA and then the number. So I was like, well, it's something. So we brought it home. And then when I cleaned the rest off, I could see that. And yeah, Robinson Ransbottom from Roseville, Ohio. And it measures right at 4.5 inches tall. And then the diameter of the opening is 7.5 inches. So it's a nice squatty piece and different. Yeah. It's just a different type of piece to put in with your decor. And the brown is slightly marbled. You can see just a little bit of flex that they try to give it some style, and then just some light colors just to accent the lines. And it just has a really, really interesting design, kind of folksy.
Yeah. I love this. Oh, that is so cool. Well, now it makes sense because you and I both were like, we know this is something amazing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it is a really nice piece from the 30s. So when you can find nice pottery, USA pottery, made pottery from the 30s, I always grab it when we can get a good price. And the only issue really is right down here over time. I think the felt that they put on there, the glue, probably lifted up the layer right here, but there's no issue. And yeah, and there's just a little bit of that felt left, just the markings. That's what that is from the felt. So Patty, I see you in at 24. Thank you so much, Patty. I think this is just a great piece of pottery. Yeah. It is thick and heavy. And I saw Karen Williams was saying that the pots, the planters, were a little bit different shapes. So this most likely was actually used as a spittoon. So this would be a pottery spittoon rather than like the brass spittoons that you know of. So yeah, really cool piece.
You know, that's what they did. And now I think it would make the coolest planter. Like, I think that would be gorgeous.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, if I had a plant, I moved. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, I'll just show you some greenery as we count down. This isn't the best, but it'll work. So yeah,
Skipper
just a little bit of greenery.
Totally over it. Look at him.
Skipper, what you think, buddy? Yeah, he is over it. Yeah, and I agree, Les. The shape is great for so many things you could do in cute fluff, like Halloween stuff. You could definitely mix it in with all different types of decor. So I'm going to go ahead and count down once again. 1930s Robinson Ransbottom. So when you see an RRPCO on the bottom, that's what it stands for. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh yeah, you could fill it with salsa for sure.
Or cranberry sauce. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do anything with
Only thing I wonder too is what was used in the, to make the pottery. Like, would this have lead in it or anything?
I don't know.
Food?
That's a good question because it is very thick, and because it wasn't made for food, they probably did put some other elements in there. So I don't know. Patty Rose for 24.
Patty, don't put food in this just to be on the safe side because we don't know. We don't know the origins of the 1930s materials that were used.
Yes, and I always recommend when you use something old like this for plants, if you just line it with some plastic inside, so that way when you put the plants and dirt and stuff in there, it's not going to add any crazing. So, all right, thank you guys.
Awesome. Congratulations. Awesome. All right, so I totally forgot to preview these, but I have some fun books coming. So this is going to be for choice, and we're going to start them at $9 for choice. First up in the choice is The Adventures of Strawberry Shortcake and Her Friends. And again, this speaks to me because I was born in the 70s, and this one dates to 1980. So
can I stop you for a second?
Yeah.
Patty Rose, I just saw that you want to send this to Cute Fluff. Just let me know for sure in the comments, and I'll write that down.
Hi, Amy. It's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yay. Welcome, my friend Amy's Rock and Pop Shop in the chat. Yay. Awesome. So just FYI, too, gifting that to Krista. Krista is in Canada. So the shipping will be a little bit more on gifting that. I just wanted to make sure you knew. Okay. So here is Strawberry Shortcake and Her Friends from 1980. And it is absolutely darling. This is a little hardback book, and it's in great shape. You've got the gingham on the inside, and then the sweetest little illustrations, of course, of Strawberry and all of her friends. Now, this is a different edition of Strawberry Shortcake. A lot of us are acquainted with the toys. And so we used to think, all the Strawberry Shortcake illustrations look like the toys. But this one actually is illustrated on its own. And I remember I had the game when I was a little kid of the bad blackbirds, and you would spin it. And if you landed on one of these blackbirds, it ate your strawberries and you'd have to go back to start. So
I remember that now. Yeah.
I totally remember that. So anyway, super cute book from 1980 of Strawberry Shortcake and Her Friends. Great little illustrations and good little story. So that's going to be choice one. Choice two is much like choice one, but it's Care Bears. And this one is from 1984. And this is The Battle of the Freeze Machine. Again, another hardback little book. Very cute. And look at the inside. Hello, we are Care Bears. And each of the original Care Bears, and those of you that were born in the 70s, you know what I'm talking about. Each of the original Care Bears has a little thing to say. I'm Cheer Bear. And if you're sad or not feeling well, I'll slide down a rainbow and make you feel better. That's my entire vibe. Let's slide down a rainbow. Yeah, so love me some Care Bears. Again, 1984. Awesome, and look how sweet the little illustrations are. All of these are in nice shape. No issues or anything like that. And just so cute. I love Lucky Bear. He's good luck bear. All right, so this is option number 2 for the books. Option number 3 is really a fun one. And this one is from 1979. And this is the album of astronomy. And it's in excellent shape. This one is not a hardback. This is a paperback. However, if you are a space collector, there's some really fun vintage space images in here as well in full color. So, you guys are so sweet. I love what's going on in the chat. You guys are awesome. Awesome. And again, it talks about all the different planets, space travel, astronomy, stars, gases, black holes, and all of the like. So pretty cool book from 1979. and it is a checkerboard press book. So they made other books like whales and dolphins and rocks and minerals. So it was a 1970s company that specialized more in kind of like science books. So this is going to be choice number 3. Choice number 4 is absolutely precious. The Bears of Koala Park and William Penet Dubois present the Bear Circus for our friends, the kangaroos. Now that sounds a little convoluted, right? But really, it's the cutest little story. Now this one does have an inscription on the inside, so you know. But it is the cutest little story about these kangaroos and koalas finding a way to coexist when the grasshoppers come and eat all of their little leaves off the bamboo trees. So here's the koalas all up in the trees. And then here's our big, plague of locusts, if you will. A terrible thing happened to the Bears of Koala Park. It was early morning and a green cloud appeared. It was thick and full of tiny eyes, wings, and legs. The cloud was made up of grasshoppers. And so the grasshoppers come and they eat all the leaves away from the koalas. And look, the koalas are like, what?
Oh my gosh, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a really sweet little book. Long story short, there's a plane crash and they end up getting on a boat and going to the circus and becoming circus koalas. I don't know. It's bizarre, but it's darling. And I thought it was cute. And this one is from 1971. So it is the oldest book out of the 4. So these are going to be your choices again. I don't see any interest, but I love these vintage kids books. They are so sweet, fun to give to kiddos, fun to collect. This one is a 1980 Strawberry Shortcake, 1971 Bear Circus, 1984 Care Bears, or the Album of Astronomy from 1979. So I'm going to start a countdown. What?
I was just going to have a question real quick for Care Bears. Did they come out before 1980, or was that the year that book? Is that the year that they came out? Because I want to say they came out either 79 or 80.
No, the Care Bears book is 84, but the Care Bears themselves came out either 79 or 80. Somebody could probably Google that and tell me for sure. But yeah, they were all right in there. Care Bears and Strawberry Shortcake. I think Strawberry Shortcake was before Care Bears, if I remember.
I was wondering about that.
Let's start a countdown, you guys. Karen Gillette is in at 9. This will be for a choice of whichever book you like. They all range in age from 1971 to 1984. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on these adorable books. Thank you, Susan. I see you in at 10. So cute and collectible too. Karen has a just in case of 12, and Susan also has a just in case of 12. So in that case, it would be the first person that typed in 12 unless somebody breaks that tie.
Yep. Yes, sirree.
And there's my bid in from Karen. Thanks, Karen. Okay, so Karen Gillette is going to have first choice, and Susan Stonestrom will have second choice.
Thank you, Cute Fluff.
Oh, Cute Fluff, yes. Okay, 78 for 79 for Strawberry, and Care Bears were 81. Okay, interesting. All right, so that's going to be the Album of Astronomy. You've got it. Susan Stonestrom, let me know if you want Strawberry Shortcake, Care Bears, or Bear Circus. Hi, Zeus. Welcome. I think I've told you guys, but that was my first dog's name when I was a kid. It was a black lab. And so anytime I see Zeus show up with a little dog emoji, I'm always like, oh.
Oh, yeah. And didn't you used to get the black hair all over your Care Bears nightie?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that was something.
I had a pink critter sitter nightgown, and it had a little beaver on it, the critter sitter beaver. Y'all know what I'm talking about, those of you that are 70s children. And the black dog, the black lab got dog hair all over my stuff. All right, so let's see.
Susan said Strawberry Shortcake.
Susan's going to take strawberry shortcake. You've got it, Susan. Thank you.
And,
And then was anybody else for Bear Circus or Care Bears?
That was it.
Okay. All right. We'll bring these two back for the recap. Thanks, guys.
All right. Those are fun books.
They're cute.
All right. I have a really neat blown glass piece, and it is an owl. I'm starting this off at 24. I do not know the for sure maker. I am going to show you. It is definitely high quality Murano style, I would say, but you can see that is actual glass right there, and you can see all the way in. You can see that clarity, nice smooth bottom here. And everything that is on here for his eyes and his beak are applied. So they're all glass applied with two different colors. So you have like the like a yellow underneath the clear, and then right on top you have the black, and then the black beak. So it is just a really great paperweight and nicely made. It measures right about 4.5 inches tall, and he's a heavy guy, very solid. He's got his little feathers on the back, little back nips like most owls do, and
shaking a tail.
Yeah, he's got his little tail. He's very kitschy for glass, in my opinion. He's kind of got googly looking eyes, and I like googly eyes. What do you think, Lemmy? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so Lemmy's all about the googly looking eyes. It is a nice amber color going on, and then underneath you have the white with the spotting, and then the rest is encased with clear, so you can see all the way up in there the white. And the coolest part is it does have a glow, so when you hit it with the glow stick, it glows nicely, but then you take the glow stick away and it still retains some of the glow. If it was dark in here, it would be completely glowing. But yeah, he's got that tummy has a nice, brilliant green glow all the way up to where his beak is, you can see.
He really, and I'll tell you guys, like when you turn the lights out and then you put a glow on him, he will fluoresce for a while after you put the light off of him. Mm-hmm.
He will.
He's really cool.
Yeah, he's a cool dude and very nicely made. You can see very smooth all the way around. There's no inclusions, no bubbles. So without knowing the maker, I can't tell you who made it, but I can tell you it's a high quality piece. It's not from the 90s or 2000s. It's definitely a nice, solid piece of glass with really cool techniques done to make it happen. So Karen Chasen Vintage.
Like pinchy butt cheeks. Like just little owl tail feather butt cheeks. I love it.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be messed around with. So there. So, but yeah, and you can see the ears are, or not ears, the horns are clear, just at the tip. So let's go ahead and count this down. Yeah, like the jellyfish, totally, because they do like that nice bright.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. All right, I'm going to count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So that'll show you, that's how it glows green all the way on his belly in lower light conditions. Jan, I see you're 25.
Thank you, Karen. Glow stick. I know.
Yeah, it's a glow stick. It's a stick and it glows.
It's a black
All right,
light.
Jan, thank you so much for 25. You got a glowing hooter. Thank you so much.
Glowing hooter.
Glowing hooter.
All right. So I did something kind of fun. I made a mystery tin. And I will tell you, in this mystery tin, which we are going to start at just $12, there is a toy on the inside. And it's a vintage toy. And it's really kitschy. And it's really cute. That's all I'm going to tell you. And he's on the inside of this tin. Now, the tin itself is adorable. It is a vintage candy tin with little brown-eyed Susans on it. And it's got bees all over it. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Look at the little bees pollinating. And you've got poppies and bluebells and brown-eyed Susans. I just love it. And it says honey-filled fruit candy. So again, cute tin mystery surprise on the inside. It's a toy, and it's kitschy, and it's cute, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
Tell me what it is. Just whisper it.
I can't. No? I can't. It's adorable. But I will tell you, it is the same color scheme as this tin, which is why I put them together. Same color scheme as the tin. And it is very cute. It's very kitschy. And the tin itself is definitely worth this. But there is a mystery surprise on the inside that I'm not going to tell you about.
I want to know.
If you get the 10, you're going to get the mystery surprise. And it's really cute.
That's exciting.
And the mystery surprise came from an estate sale. And that's all I'm going to tell you. It's fun. So again, look at the vibrant colors, how pretty the flowers and the little bees are. Great for summertime. I like little tins like this anyway. I think they look great. Oh, you can see through it, Karen. What?
He's got that superpower.
He's got that crazy see-through vision. Watch out. So we are at 17 right now, looking for 18. Thank you guys so much. This is my mystery 10. There's not a bunch of stuff in here. There's one thing. And it is a toy, and it is super kitschy, and it is very cute.
Steel wants you to shake it. Steel wants you to shake it. There's nothing going on in there. So I think, okay, I'm not going to spoil it, but I think I know what type of toy.
You might know. You just might know. Thank you so much, Lisa. Leanne is in at 20. And we're going to start a countdown. This is for the cute little honey tin. This says honey-filled fruit candy. It is a vintage tin with flowers and bees all over it. Very, very cute. And there is a mystery toy inside of here. And it's adorable. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. So let's start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid and is it Bucky crammed in there? No. But
I know what's in there. Sorry. Oh, I had flowers in my mouth. But I know what's in there.
Bucky.
It's really exciting.
So Bucky's,
and it's not me. I promise it's not me. And I'm not a toy, but you can treat me like one.
No, Dave did not shove his socks in here. We are not sending Dave socks. Thank you, though. No. There is my bid and Leanne for 20. Thank you so much. And we will add this on. And Leanne, if you would see your email from me also. I sent you an email this week. I want to make sure that you got it.
Oh, it's already taken. Yeah.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you so much, Leanne. Enjoy. It's a fun surprise.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And if you aren't already, please give me a sub and give a like to this live video. It helps us grow our channels. And if you aren't subbed to the traveling button over here, she's my wife and she's awesome. And she would definitely appreciate a sub. I just know it. So I have some littles, guys. And the only reason I'm selling these is I have plenty of littles and I can't keep adding. So I'm starting these at $7 for choice. They are all Hagen Reneker, and I'm going to start with the puppies. So we'll put him out here. I'm going to put him out as close as I can to you guys. There we go. So we have first this little fluff. Oh, well, he's not fluffy because he's, bone china or ceramic, but he's a cute little fluffy or a little dog with his floppy ears going on, light brown. And cute little fellow for your little shelf. Second one is, I like this one a lot. This one is kind of like Snoopy, but not. So I'm probably going to break some stuff tonight.
No.
So there's the second one. And I like how he has his nose up in the air. Yeah. So that's the little sticky stuff from the thing. Yeah. So here we go. I'll show you the first brown doggy and then the little brown doggy. So these are your first choices. Patty Rose, I see you're 7. Thank you. I'll set those to the side. Next up, we have a Ribbit, a little froggy. And look at those eyes. And there's no damage to any of these.
He's so cute. Are these all Hagen Reneker, David?
I do believe they are. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're so collectible.
Yeah. And then next up, we have this little itty bitty skunk. He's got his little tail, floofy. He doesn't smell though. He smells just fine. And then we have 2 different owls. So I'm going to show you both owls. Thank you, Wordsmith. Okay, so this owl right here is not Hagen Reneker. I'm going to show you. This one is, I do believe it's like a plastic one, but I think he mixes well with your Hagen Renekers because of the detail on this one. You can see the ears are still pulled back, and he stands really nice. And then this one is Hagen Reneker. And then I'm going to show you if it'll focus. It's got the yellow eyes, and he's more like gray and white.
He's cool.
And then there's the feathers on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on a board so you can see them, and we'll just do a real close up so we don't have any damage. So we have 2 different owls to choose from. We have a skunk. We have a little froggy. And then the 2 puppies. And there's only one puppy that's a little bit difficult. Just because I'm balancing it. It's just the little sticky stuff that used to be on the bottom when it was on a tag or on a little card. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. There's 6 different animals out, and we'll just try to balance them there. There we go.
Need a DoorDash address.
DoorDash. All right, and let's try to put some black behind it so that they'll focus. There we go.
Cute.
Okay. So those are your choices, and I'm going to just hold real still. I like that the frog's kind of looking to the side like he knows something that I don't. What do you see over there, buddy?
The skunk up to your nose. I was like, I thought you were going to stick it up your nose.
Well, I was thinking about it. Well, you have to make sure, the skunk is nice and clean. You don't want the skunk smell in your home. But yeah, these are cute little fellows. They're all about 1 inch tall. So
Amy's in at 8. Mary is also in at 8. And then Mary is back at 9.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Rock and Pop Amy, thank you so much. And Mary. And let's go ahead and count these down before I drop them. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid in. Yeah.
What do you think, Lemmy? Do you like them?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Lemmy.
What a bully. He's being a jerk.
He is a little stinker. He's on one tonight. It's because we got that and he's getting real cocky about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Christine, I see this dog is just no joke. And Patty Rose and Joy, and there's our bid end. So for 11, Patty Rose, you get first choice. And we're going to go light brown dog, frog, skunk, owl, and brown owl. Let's do it.
So gray owl or brown owl? Yeah,
gray
that's
owl
how.
brown owl.
Awesome. Okay. Dark brown and frog for Patty.
Got you, Patty. Thank you so much. We'll get these guys back together.
The first person that came in at 10 was Christine Clawbaugh. So, Miss Christine, let us know if you would like light brown dog. Uh-oh, there went skunk. Don't stick him up your nose. Light dog, skunk, gray owl, or brown owl. And then Joy Menes would have third choice.
Okay, Christine wants both owls.
Got it.
And then Joy just wanted the brown, and so she's going to pass. No worries. Thank you so much. What's left are the little light brown dog and the skunky.
So Birkenstock Mary B, let us know, Birkenstock girl, if you would like either one of those for 9. And then if she chooses to pass, it'll be Amy's Rock and Pop Shop at 8. And then if Amy passes, it'll be Birkenstock Mary. All right. So Joy is passing. And that means, Birkenstock Mary. And then
I want a brown dog. No worries at all.
And
right,
Amy, you want skunky or brown doggy?
Amy wants skunky.
Thank you, Amy. You got it.
So we just have the one last little puppy.
And I think who was the winner again? Was it? It was Patty. Okay, so I think that is everybody. All right.
So I'll bring this little feller. Oh yeah, I'll bring him back for the recap.
All right. Thank you guys. Awesome. All righty. So we're getting down to it. Now I have some little kitschy weirdos that
Patty,
found.
I got you. I got you for him, Patty.
Oh, Patty's going to take him. Yeah. Have mercy on his little dog soul.
Have mercy on little fella.
Patty. Okay. So I found these when we went to Taos, New Mexico. I have never seen them before. I don't know anything about them. I couldn't find them online. And I think they may be European, honestly, but I'm not sure. So there are 2 of them, and I'm going to sell them together, and I'm starting them at $15 for the pair. First up, and they're little gnomes. So we've got little gnome buddy, and this is his little owl sweet friend, his little Harry Potter owl. And he has an accordion and he's kicking his little foot out. And this is all cold paint, the little details on him. So the fact that the cold paint isn't gone is great. And then you can see we've got some little green accents down at the bottom. This is the back side. No chips or cracks or issues. And there's nothing on the bottom. Nothing. No Japan. No. So I don't know about these. And I hate it when I find kitsch and I can't identify it, but that's just the way it goes. So look at the little details on the owl. Really, really cute. And I love that he is just kind of hanging out in his little gnome jumper and he's playing accordion with the owl. Now in comes his little friend, and she's my favorite. She is reading a little book to a mushroom. Okay. And the mushroom has a flower on its head and is sitting there with little mushroom arms and little mushroom legs all folded up. Again, I got these in New Mexico when we were gone a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't leave them behind because I thought they were so cute. So she has a little dress on, and she would be the little girl gnome with her little cap, and she's got a little green book. Again, I don't know anything about these other than I just could not leave them behind. And I found it at the cutest little place in Taos. I think Fraggles made them too, Karen. I'm with you. But this little place was so tiny, and there were not a ton of places to thrift and pick in Taos, but this was one of the things that I found. And again, this guy right here sold me. He's just so precious. Look at him.
I know, just squatting over in the corner.
Yeah. He's reading me a book, and I'm awfully special because he's reading to me, and I really love it.
So it's just precious. So this is the pair, guys. $15 for the pair of mystery kitsch. Now, if I had to guess when these were made, I would say probably late 70s, early 80s, if I had to guess era. But again, I don't know. I could not find them online. I could not find comps. I couldn't find anything. So I genuinely have no idea. But $15 for the pair, I think, is a good price. And they're just so cute. Yeah, I thought they were made very nicely. And I liked the fact that they are all white. If you're a cottagecore person or you decorate with mainly milk glass, they would tuck in really, really nicely. So I don't see any interest. I'll bring them back for the recap. This is for the pair. You're going to get them both for $15 if anybody is interested. Thank you, Sarah Lee. I think they are too. Just so dang cute. Yeah, they're a little band. It's the owl, the mushroom, and these 2 little gnome friends. So we hope to find them a home in the recap. Thank you, guys. We'll find them a home.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I believe this is my last set of glass pieces for tonight. And I'm going to do a choice on them because they kind of go well. I don't know. We'll just do it. So first off, beautiful Jack in the Pulpit style Swedish controlled bubble with the Bulaconti. And you can see a beautiful bud vase, nice clarity, very thick rim up here. And wow, look at that. All right. So this one right here measures right at 9.5 inches tall.
The mouth on that is impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. You could definitely put at least one wiener down in there. So that would be your first choice. Second, this is going to be a tricky one. Now, this is Fenton and, well, dang light. All right, so Fenton, and it is a squatty little milk glass piece. Let's block that light. So you see that really tiny mouth, little and it's nice and thick and just squatty with that hobnail. And I've only sold one of these before, a squatty one of these, but it was a little bit thicker. So it was a little bit bigger around. So it's just a different one. Great for your collection if you do a milk glass collection. It's getting blown out. Sorry, guys. But there we go. And this one measures right at, let's see, 7.5 inches tall. So it's definitely a smaller little fella.
Yeah, it's a squatty little bug. So cute.
It really is. Yeah. And so I'm going to show you them next to each other. And I think milk glass and clear go well together. Of course, milk glass can go with pretty much anything. But let me get black behind that. There we go. So there we go. Sizes.
Yeah. I like the hobnail one. Just because I think those also display, Fenton did that hobnail in not only the milk glass, but like in blues and other colors. So if you actually collect the other colors, I think that it's cool to put all of your patterns together the same.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yep. And I like that. One of the things about this sculpt I do like is the base, the pedestal does look like a suction cup, like a type of thing. Definitely different and a cool piece. So we have Fenton and beautiful Swedish piece here. Without the sticker, I couldn't say for sure the maker, but it is, I do believe it is a Swedish piece. And once again, 9.5 inches tall and 7.5 inches tall. So nice little fellas to put in the window or with your glass collection.
Yes.
Noelle's in at 20. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I'm just going to hold them now. Look at my face. And yeah, if you guys aren't subbed already, please give a good old subscription to myself here, Junk Drunk Mantiques, as well as the Traveling Button on YouTube. It's free and it helps us. And yeah, there's no lose. So there's our bid end. Noelle, you did not need your just in case. So for 20, let me know if you would like the Fenton or, okay, Noelle wants the clear glass. She knows what she wants. That's going to look nice with your other pieces that you have.
Yes.
I know pieces. So Sarah's up next. And do we have one more round? I think it's just one.
I've got this item and then I have I have one more after this, and then we'll do a recap. Yep. Okay. So this is The Art and Life of Georgia O'Keeffe. This is a vintage book from 1985, and it does have the original dust jacket. Now there's a little dogging, a little dog ear right there, and a little like creasing right here, and then a little dog ear on the back as well. But otherwise, it's a book that's in nice shape. I'm starting this at 14, honey.
Okay.
And again, it was written in 85. She passed away in 86. So this is definitely a great collection of her work, and it talks about her story as an artist. Now, most of you know Georgia O'Keeffe as someone who did floral flowers, landscapes, and so on. I will tell you, she is an artist that is near and dear to our hearts because we've traveled a lot to New Mexico, where David is from. And she lived and worked in Santa Fe. And her gallery, if you ever get a chance to go to Santa Fe, New Mexico, you have got to go to her gallery. Just absolutely spectacular art and pieces on display there. Some of her rare stuff, a lot of her florals. And this is such a beautiful book. And it has handwritten letters between she and her husband. Now, her husband was an interesting guy, too. Her husband was Ansel Adams' best friend. And he was also a kind of like her manager, basically. And he helped her basically get her business going and off the ground. And then he passed away. And then she really, really went into doing a lot of New Mexican landscapes and so on. And his last name, I can't remember. It was something like Stiglites, something like that. But again, if you are familiar with her work, she liked to draw flowers, not actually how they looked, but how she saw them. And I think that's a neat perspective from an artist.
Yeah.
There's just some beautiful color photos and black and white of her works. And it goes extensively into her story, where she lived, and lots of history about New Mexico as well, which again, we love, kind of like a second home for us, because that's where David grew up. So a wonderful book, again, from 1985. So it is vintage. She passed away a year later. Very sad. But what a legacy that she left behind. She really is credited as being one of the mothers of modern art. And Sarah Lee said, I have a coffee table size of Georgia O'Keeffe's works. So again, yes, absolutely wonderful book, wonderful art. And she did her very last painting. She painted up until she couldn't anymore. She did her last painting, I think, in the late 80s. And then she died in Santa Fe when she was 98 years old in 1986. So wonderful, again, wonderful legacy, wonderful artist. I highly recommend, if you have not taken a look at her art, check her out. She's something special.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start a countdown. I think we're at 14 with Colleen. Thank you so much, Colleen. Here we go. 15,
Agreed.
14, 13, 12. Yes, Karen. 11. No, wait. 12, 11. What am I? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much. I love these.
Yeah.
Love all of her works. She had a unique eye. And she did a lot of oil on canvas as well. That was her medium typically. Colleen has a just in case of 22. Yeah, this book, brand new in 85, was $35. So this is a great deal. All right, Colleen for 14. Congratulations. Georgia O'Keeffe is coming to you. Wonderful book. Enjoy.
All right. So I have two littles here, and these are kitschy. These are kitschy. So I'm starting these at $6 each. First, we've got this cute little turtle, and he's just adorable. Look at the side eye. It's like, hey guys, you got anything that I can eat? Maybe
he
some
is
celery?
Joseph Originals, David.
Yes, he's Joseph Originals. And second up is this cute little owl, Joseph Original also. And what I like about him, he's just reading this book. He's got his eyes looking down in his book. And you can see all the way around. We've got just a nice yellow. Yeah, I love Joseph Original pieces, and they're just kitschy in the right way. They do mix nicely with all of your littles, but these I think would be great in a little kitschy display by your plants, because they're guarding your little plants. The turtle measures right at 1.5 inches long, and then the owl is 1 inch tall. Jan, I see you're 6. Thank you so much. And I love these little
guys. And David knows I stick a lot of these littles in my plants. So
yes.
I love them. They're so fun.
In fact, that's the one thing. If you ever come to our house, dig through our plants. I mean, don't dig up the plants, but look through the plants. There's littles all in them. It's so fun, which is how Dirty Cupie was born. He was in one of our plants, got turned up in the dirt, and was in there for a couple of years until we found him. So
we need some Dirty merch, David. That's definitely something we do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely will. So Jan, I see you're 6. This is going to be for choice. Cute little minis. Great little guys. And I like the light green and the yellow together. I think they just have that cool 70s vibe. So let's go ahead.
Mm-hmm. These are very collectible. Yes.
Yes, they are. Yes, very collectible, especially this little guy because he's so tiny. Could you imagine how easy these were lost? So I'm going to go ahead and count down for choice in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Who?
They're so tiny.
It's me. Who? It's me. Who?
That's a
Yeah,
good
they're
price.
little
So
Yes,
normally
it is.
these are for about 16 each. So
Yeah.
you go, David. All right. Christine's in at 7. Yes, they do, Sherry. They make sure that all the plants do their thing and they're the little
do.
plants. Jan, your
Yes.
8 came in after the bid in, darn it. So Christine for
So
7.
Christine, for 7, let me know if you would like the owl or if you would like the turtle, or you can always do both. And then, yeah, Jan will be back up. So we'll just see what you say. Owl. So
Such a
Christine
good
wants the owl. Yeah, that's a cute little fella.
Jan,
And then
if you want
Jan,
the turtle, let us know.
Yep, just let me know in the comments on the turtle. Thank you.
All right. Fantastic. All right. Last item for me tonight. And then, David, do you have one more after this, hon?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. All right. So this is last up for me tonight. And this is some sheet music. I am starting at $6. And that is going to be for choice. We have The Gal in Calico, The Time, The Place, and The Girl from Warner Brothers Pictures, music by Arthur Schwartz. But then look down here. Look down here. She's like, what? What did you, what? She's kind of perturbed, but we're really happy here. And he's very happy there. Now, inside this one, this came with it, Managua, Nicaragua. And this is by music by Irving Fields, lyric by Albert Gamsey, and this is recorded by Guy Lombardo. Watch out.
Okay.
So we also have Walking Away with My Heart and the Woodchuck song. How does that go? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How many cats would a cat nip if a nipped cat nip could? Oh my.
What?
Would, and then it goes, how many clams would a clam bake if a baked clam, any clams it could? All right. So this is from 1946, and it is going to come with the Gal and Calico. So these two are together. Then we had from 1942, Abba Dabba Honeymoon with Ricardo Montalban and Jane Powell. 2 Weeks with Love, Louise Calhern and Ann Harding. MGM Big Technicolor Musical Romance. Hot diggity dog. So we have the Abba Dabba Honeymoon. When you go down to the Congo land, lived happy chimpanzee. She loved the monkey with all her tail. Lordy, how she loved him. Same old swing. And the monkey sang Abba Dabba Dabba, Abba Dabba Dab. So I don't know. This one is pretty cute. And again, I think these are fun to frame, especially if you know someone that maybe just got married to. I think that would be adorable. Yeah. That is, a honeymoon kind of themed thing. So that's second choice. Third choice is Flight of the Bumblebee. And this is a Rimsky-Korsakov piano number, as you know. I'm sure you've heard this. And I love to actually see the sheet music on this because it's so complicated. Yeah. Really, really neat. So again, I was thinking this is a framer, and this one is from 1936. So this is the oldest out of the 3. And these are going to be your choices. So I know, I do too, Karen. Right. So the first choice is The Girl in Calico and the Managua, Nicaragua by Guy Lombardo. So those will come together. And then you're going to get second choice, Abba Dabba Honeymoon. Third choice, Flight of the Bumblebee by Rimsky-Korsakov. And again, these are great too if you like to do anything with ephemera. Mm-hmm. If you like to scrapbook, make junk journals, cut these kinds of things up, or just, again, even frame them. I think they frame very nicely, and they will work in most standard frames, as these are usually like a 14 by 18 or a 14 by 16 size, sometimes 12 by 16. But again, really cool. And this will be for choice. So let's start a countdown. I see Mary is in at 6. Thank you so much, Mary. And we will choose from, and I'm putting Guy Lombardo back in his little case. There we go. All right. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Again, this is 1936. This is 1946. And this is 1942. Okay. Debbie Reynolds. That's right, Sherry. Gotta love Debbie. And there's my bid in. So Mary, let me know which one or ones you would like, or you can take them all if you like. And that is my last item. So we are going to get into the recap, and I'll wait to hear from Mary in the comments. And guys, during the recap, the way this will work is we're going to show you an item, and then we will give you a price, and then you can claim it in the recap. If more than one person go to claim the same item, we'll do a quick countdown, and you guys then can break the tie and bid it out. Okay. So that is where we are going. Where do you find your sheet music? Usually estate sales is the biggest place. I think those actually came from a flea market because I hit a booth that was on sale. But typically I find it, Leanne, at estate sales. Mary, I've got you down for the Bumblebee. No problem, my dear. Thank you so much. And we are going to go on into the recap. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go ahead and do mine real quick.
Thank you.
And we are at the recap. And so I'm going to show you an item. And if you're interested, just pop it in and we'll see if anyone else is interested. So first off, this beautiful pair made by Blinko. Nice clear piece with the crackle glass. It's a nice heavy piece. I'm just asking $26 for this. Just put in the comments, or if you are watching this during the recap and it did not sell, you can always email me, but put in the comments, pair 26 if interested. Great condition. It measures right about 5.5 inches tall. Second up for my recap, this beautiful cranberry glass little mini pitcher. And it is really nicely done by Pilgrim. And it has the clear applied handle with the grooves. And Victoria, I see you're 26 for the Blinko. And this one, I was just asking $20. And that is for the cranberry glass, which is a higher end color for glass makers back in the day. So that is that piece. And I have this Fenton blown out again. I'm going to turn it down. So beautiful Fenton, squatty little guy. And he is hobnail, milk glass, no stamp on the bottom. So he's a little bit older, and you can see that little bud mouth for little buds. And I had $20 on him. So just put in Fenton 20 if interested. And one other item, and it was actually 2 items for choice. So I had these at $12 each, and nice little standing or wall hanging through this little hole corner shelves. So you can put them on a counter or on a shelf, not a shelf, but like a hutch or something, and it can give you a little bit more dimension. And I have 2 of those for $12. Just let me know by claiming them as shelf 12, and then we'll see how many you want. And that's it for me.
All right, fantastic. So again, if you are watching the recap also on the replay and you saw that one of these items was not claimed and you are interested, email us because whatever doesn't sell here, we will probably put on Instagram and then eBay, and then we'll donate back if it doesn't sell. So that's the process. All right. So I had these 2 precious little gnome friends for $15. You had this little guy. They are vintage figurines. This little guy with his owl and his accordion and his little gnome hat looking real cute. And then this is his little lady, and she has this precious little mushroom baby. And she is reading from her book. They may be singing. I don't know if they're making music, but they are going to come together for $15 if anybody would like them. I do not know a brand, era, age, nothing. I just know they're older and they're cute. And I think they might be European. And that mushroom is so cute, I can't take it. So $15 for those. And then I had this little blown glass birdie, and he was left. I think he's kind of like a little blue jay meadowlark type guy. And he would be $10 if anybody wants the little blown glass bird. No issues. Beak is intact and cute. Sweet little applied eyes. And look at the crimp on the little wings from the tool they used. Just darling. $10 on the little blown glass birdie. Then I had a brooch left on choice, which was $12. And this is a really cool little vintage piece. And it has shells that make up all those little flowers, and they're all intact. And it's so cute. And this is like 2 inches in diameter, and it is a little brooch. So that would be $12 if anybody is interested. I see no more comments. Is it still rolling? Is it okay? I just want to make sure. And then I had these books. I had 2 books left, and these were $9. And this is 1971, The Bear Circus for our friends, the kangaroo. It is super cute, fun little book. And again, $9 if anybody would like to claim Bear Circus. We also have the Care Bears from 1984 for $9. And these are little hardbacked books. Noelle, I see for the shell brooch, it is yours. Thank you so much. And $9 if anybody would like to claim either one of the little hardback books. And then I had the sheet music, which was my last item. And I had left for $6 for choice. I had a Gallon Calico from 1946. And the Abba Dabba Honeymoon from 1942. So our sheet music pieces for $6 a piece. So let me know if you would like either one of those. And that is it. That is our
renovative home is in for 10 on a bird.
Okay.
On your bird. Your little
Let
bird.
me write this down really quick, David. I've got ooh, that was weird.
Yeah. I didn't
Shelter
like that.
for 12.
Yep.
And then I had renovative home for the little hand blown birdie. And that was 10.
Yes, we're in Colorado. Yep.
Yeah, we ship from Colorado. And guys, I wanted to remind you, if you did not make it for the first part of the show, we announced tonight that we have launched our merch line. So what that means is it is on Redbubble. I have put the link in the description of this video, as well as in our private Facebook group. Now, if you have not joined the private Facebook group, you'll find the link for that also in the description of this video. And our merch is at the website that Lisa Viscomi just typed in the chat. So that is where you can go find merch. We have several different designs. BK's there, Limmy's there, Bucky's there. All of our friends are there. Yeah. And Jamie, thank you so much for letting us spend time with you too. Thank you. We are so grateful for the tribe that we have in our chat. I want to throw a huge thank you out to Karen Williams, who was our awesome ender, and Lisa and the other Karen for backing her up. My mod squad, you guys are fantastic. We could not do this without you. So thank you so much. And to each and every one of you out there that is just waiting for Friday. It's almost here, you guys. It's almost here. And we just thank you for supporting small business, for always showing up for David and I, and for being wonderful people. We just appreciate it. And we've cultivated a very fun atmosphere here that we really enjoy. And you guys bring us a great deal of joy as well. So
Yeah.
thank you guys. It was a super fun night. If you have any questions again about something that didn't sell, hit me up. You know, the quickest way to get a hold of me is DMing me on Instagram. But we do check our email hopefully daily. So guys, we're going to send out invoices tonight because we are going to be picking for the next 3 days. So if you would definitely just pay that when you can. We'll get them sent late tonight. You can pay it in the morning, no big deal. But those will go out this evening. So if you, again, have anything else that we can help you with, always get a hold of us. And again, go check out our merch. I did drop a new video also a couple days ago from our haul, and it shows a lot of the stuff that's coming Sunday night. So Sunday night, we will be back on my channel at the Traveling Button, 8 p.m. Eastern for the Coleman Collective, the second time this week. And we are bringing some serious stuff. We've got huge Vanbriggle pieces. We've got a lot of glass. We have a lot of neat things that we're bringing that I can't wait to show you. So definitely have a great night. Peace, love, vintage, and thank you guys again all for the small business support and all of the orders on our merch today. Oh my gosh, y'all have blown me away. So thank you again. We'll see you next time. See you Sunday night on my channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.